swooped their right into the stands and is out of the race. Someone calls security. We're down to Stern and Quivers, and Fafafu is nowhere in sight. It's Stern and Quivers to the wire. It doesn't get any better than this. And at the line, it's Howard Stern by a nose. Robin Quivers just got nipped out, and Fafafui wound up at the concession stand buying chocolate. What a finish. What a race. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your announcer, Rodman, now sending it back to the studios.
Care about Bill Clinton or Saddam Hussein. I just want to go out with Howard and the guys. Does that make me an a-hole? I don't care. And now from the top of the Howard Stern building on the Stolen Vehicle Police Recovery Network, it's the man who threw my bachelor party and almost got my wedding canceled, Howard Stern.
Thank you, my son. Okay. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? It's your pal, Howard. And we got a big show for you. We got Kielbasa Queen coming by to show us our new breast implants. And some guy who wrote a book called Who Killed Kurt Cobain. He's phoning us up. Got the Gossip Game with Bobby Slayton. There's a lot going on. Going to put together that little penis contest, too, and some other things. Someone just said to me, who does George Michael think he is, the President of the United States? Yeah, baby. All right, so...
well, George Michael has to do a first interview.
It's going to be right here.
I hope so.
Hello, Governor. Hey, yeah, that's not a bad idea. We can do something like that. Also, today's show, you're going to hear me make a phony phone call to Frank Gifford.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Very embarrassing. It's very short. And
are you embarrassed?
Oh, yeah. So I hate,
baby.
I hated doing that.
Oh, yeah,
Come
right.
All right. It was fun.
Baby. Yeah. You didn't see, you charged right in on those questions.
I sure did. Hey, as George Michael says, the heart wants what the heart wants.
No, that was Woody Allen.
Same difference. You know, next week, Jason Alexander, Seinfeld stopping by, Lou Diamond Phillips, Daniel Carver movie review, the man with the world's biggest foot will be by. He's got some exciting news.
What a lineup.
Yeah, I think he just bought a new pair of shoes. Yeah, his shoes cost like $15,000 or something.
Yeah, they have to be custom made, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough life, you know, you don't realize. You're sitting
Where
there.
are his parents? You never see anybody with him.
I know, you're sitting there with normal-sized feet thinking everything's fine.
But wouldn't you like to see the people who produced him?
Yep. Yeah, I would. Maybe it's time for a documentary.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a lot going on. On top of the whole thing, we'll have the show for you today. And blah, 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 blah.
Deaf comedian Kathy Buckley on Howard Stern.
I kept waiting and waiting and waiting for him to play music, because I associate the radio with music. So I asked him, I said, when are you going to play music? He says, I don't play music. What do you do, Howard? He said, I talk. I said, how long do you talk for, Howard? He said, 4 hours. Did you talk on the radio for 4 hours? People listen to you talk for 4 hours? I said, I now know why God made me deaf.
That's easy for you to say. It's the Howard Stern Show.
What are you saying?
This is Riley Martin. I'm a person who has been abducted by aliens. At this moment, however, I'm talking to you from the very strange place, Fred Norris apartment. And now, from the top of the Howard Stern building, it's an alien invasion led by Howard Stern.
Thank you, Riley. He was on the E! Show, I think, the other night. Oh, Riley. And good morning, everybody. Yeah, we got a lot going on this program. You know, we're giving away a porno trip. We fly you down to Mexico, and you get to hang with porn stars, and they're naked and stuff.
70 porn stars.
Yeah. Speaking of Riley, he's been leaving angry, you know, Riley who was abducted by aliens. He's been leaving.
The guy who was just talking.
He was leaving an angry voicemail on Gary's machine the other night.
What's he upset about?
Riley.
Yeah, hey, Howard.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing okay, man. I'm in L.A.
We got your voicemail. We said we better call you back because you sounded like something big was happening. Let me play it for everybody, okay?
Okay.
So they know how urgent this was. Gary got this message on his machine, and we immediately knew to call Riley.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Hello, Gary. This is Riley. I'm calling you from L.A. Are you motherfucking brain damaged or what? All right. Call me at 8:05. We've been trying to contact you for some time now. How can I be on your show when you don't talk to my representative, who is slapping out here in L.A.? Give us a call. We'd like to be on this morning. We were on your chump-ass show last night.
Oh.
And let's do something here, man.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's true. I mean, Riley's an important guest. Why is he being ignored?
Has he been calling?
Yeah. His representatives were calling.
Oh. Well, did they make it clear they were representing Riley?
Hey, Riley, you can get really riled up.
Hey, man, you know, it's like
why are you so upset?
We've been contacting you guys, and it seems like whoever is, handling your business as far as contacting me is concerned, I realize I'm not easy to contact all the time.
Right. You live in the desert, don't you?
It would seem like the guy has got like a loaf of bread for a head or something.
I think you're right. I think you're right because, really, I mean, what if, Riley who's been contacted by aliens, let's say an alien was standing right there next to him and wanted to get on the show.
What do these representatives say when they call?
And Gary, why don't you return the calls?
Because he called me Wednesday afternoon for the first time.
Right.
We have a lot of messages since we've been on vacation. I looked at my desk. It was filled with messages. I could call back Hedda Locklear or Riley, and I decided to call back Hedda Locklear.
I see.
Well, I cannot blame the young man for that. you know what I mean? Yeah, right, Gary.
I would have called him today.
True,
you would have called him today?
Yeah, we'd called him this morning. I mean, I got his message on my desk. I mean, he only called me late Wednesday.
I see. All right, Riley, we weren't that prompt. You're right.
Riley, how quickly would you expect us to get back to you?
Well, I should think, Robin, in touch with what I'm doing here. I'm out here in L.A.
Gary's getting back to you in about 3 days.
No, well, that's not right. Gary should get back within a day.
Within a day.
Yes.
Okay, that's
cool.
Yeah, Riley's right. Gary's head is like a loaf of bread.
The guy called after the guy calls at 4 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Right.
So I'm gone.
Right.
So that leaves yesterday. I didn't call him back, and I would have called him back first thing this morning.
All right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. What can we do for you, Riley?
Yeah, what's the big news?
Earlier, you remember the lights above Phoenix? Did you hear something about them? The lights above Phoenix?
No.
Right? there were 7 lights in a V-wing formation. Can you hear me?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're listening.
You're loud and clear.
Yeah, something about some lights.
These particular lights, the prototype of that ship was drawn in my book 7 years ago.
Right.
And I explained the mechanism.
It's never good when he calls.
Ship, at that time.
What?
That's been a great deal of things. Okay.
What?
I apologize for taking so long to get back to him.
Well, you never know. He could have had something big going on.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know. Where does he live? Does he live in a house or does he live in the desert?
He's
traveling. He used to live outside of Philly, but now he's like, he goes to Dallas, and then he's in Arizona, then he's in L.A.
All right. I don't want to miss any of this.
A number of things have been going down upon the planet. The ship that they saw above Phoenix.
Out exactly what all this means.
If you read
I got so much.
Maybe there's a succinct, yeah, they're coming.
There isn't. It's always a long answer, and people are in their cars and they want to laugh. You know what I mean?
You don't think Riley's funny?
I'm going to make an executive decision and say we move on.
I find him. Well, you better not hang up on him. You'll get one of those things.
No, I'll do it nicely.
And agitate that fusion core above a city that is going to wipe out Phoenix and all of its environs.
Don't tell me what to say.
That's the only safe spot that they could park to do their research, because, of course, there are some dark type
there are people who actually follow this guy.
This guy has followers. He's talking about his representative. Slevin follows him everywhere. I'll just tell him gotta go. Heather Locklear's on the phone.
Right, then he understands.
Yeah. Slevin and I are out here in Hollywood to introduce to the world.
Where are you, Hollywood?
Oh, well, we are in, where the hell are we, man? Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills.
We're in Beverly Hills, man.
Nobody knows where he is.
Right.
Where the hell are we?
Right.
We are in Beverly Hills, man.
Hey, Riley, how many followers?
We introduced to the world the greatest cinematic project ever conceived by man.
What is that?
And, hey, we need your help on this. In fact, we need an agent, and we need people to call us because we need somewhere to park the RV. I've taken to living in an RV, man, because I don't want people to know exactly where I am at any given time.
Why is that?
Well, because
can I give this number?
He's hiding from the aliens.
Oh, a number. Go ahead. Give a number.
Okay. Hey, Robin. Love you, kid. The number is 818-692-2605. All
right, this is anybody...
692-2605.
This is anybody who wants to be...
Symbols, if they want books, they can call here, and then we will, give them the...
All right, Riley, this is for anybody who wants to get involved in your movie?
Well, not necessarily involved in my movie. I mean, I can't hire everybody in the movie.
Right.
Nonetheless, it's for people who want to get their symbols as a ticket to get the hell off of this planet when the time comes.
Right, okay. Hey,
they
Riley...
can call me here, and if they want the book... They can call here, and we will give them the proper information about getting it or what have you. I cannot talk to everyone personally in L.A., but this is
you're tied up.
People in the L.A. area.
All right, listen to me.
Actually get a chance to meet me because I will be at strategic spots on certain days.
Right. All right, listen, Riley.
And, they can get personal. Yeah, they can get a personal symbol from me personally.
I see.
All right. So here's the point. I'll let Riley give the number again because I got to go talk to Heather Locklear.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
818, call me here in L.A. at 818-692-2605. All
right, thank you, Riley.
And I'm here for a while. Hey, man, thanks for calling me up. You guys are...
We're stand up.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I left that chump-ass town Dallas, man, simply because, it ain't hip.
Right, I hear you. Now you're located in an RV in Beverly Hills.
I'm located in an RV in Beverly Hills. Nonetheless, anyone who desires to reach me and who are supposed to reach me will probably be able to do so should they be enterprising and call that number.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Riley.
Thanks, man.
May the aliens be with you.
Hey, man.
Hey, have you been on a spaceship lately?
Sweetheart,
yeah.
I got something to tell you personally.
All right, thank you, Riley.
See you again.
Beautiful.
Bye-bye.
All right, some personal knowledge that he wants to impart.
Personal information about the abduction.
You're lucky a guru such as himself taking a personal interest in you and your enlightenment.
Yes, what did he say? He hopes to someday gum on my leg.
Yeah, gum. Whatever gum means, and you can just imagine. That's an alien term. Nothing major going on in the news. It was kind of funny to... do we have tape of, what's her name, Paula Jones crying?
Oh, we should, yes.
Yeah, what a ridiculous woman. And
She always cries. But did you see that picture in the paper?
Oh, hideous.
Ooh.
She's hideous. I mean, Clinton did her such a favor asking her out on a date.
You know what? I think it's because he never called back.
Oh, please. You know what I think? I think maybe they did something, and now she's trying to...
Well, wouldn't she say that?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean...
So ridiculous.
Such a ridiculous... And the judge even said it was ridiculous, and now she wants to carry on. There's such money behind her. It's weird.
You know what? They say this appeal could take 6 months to a year.
Yeah. So that'll drag on.
Everybody knows it has absolutely no chance of getting to court.
I know.
Why should it take so long?
She's building her whole life around it. And then you know what else is weird? The more I read about this kid who was on the Internet.
Mr. Cybersex?
Mr. Cybersex. This is kind of weird. I think he got railroaded.
I think so, too.
Somebody ought to do something about this. I hear he's going to appeal. This kid is on the Internet.
Jovanovic.
Yeah, he's some kind of, he's a student somewhere.
Yeah, in
Columbia?
School, I think.
Yeah, like a real good school. So he's on the Internet in one of these chat rooms with a girl who says she's into rough sex. So I guess they exchange email. She's talking about what he's going to do, this, that, and the other thing.
She gave him quite a lot of leading statements, if you will.
And according to Steve Dunleavy's column, he said the kid got railroaded. First of all, the judge, and all the legal experts are even coming out against the judge.
Well, it seems to me that they kept out a lot of her letters and email.
The jury never got to see her email letters. They say that the judge was very antagonistic to his attorney, doesn't like the attorney. They said that...
What's up with that? Who cares if you like the attorney?
I know,
but it's about this guy's freedom.
Yeah, but the jury gets very swayed by that.
I'm saying, why is the judge putting his personal opinion of the lawyer above justice?
Who knows? I don't know.
That's not his job.
It just seems kind of weird. And then they say that the kid was in the room, like he went on a date with her. They went to the movies. He wanted to drop her off. She said, no, let's go back to your place. She got naked, according to Steve Dunleavy's column?
Well, in her testimony, she claims that he asked her to get naked. And she admitted in open court that, no, there was no pressure, but she has trouble saying no to people, so she got naked.
And according to what I'm reading, he did call her stupid and names because she wanted to have sex without a condom. And he insisted on wearing a condom, and then they never even had sex when she was tied up. He didn't rape her.
No, he didn't do anything but torture her.
Yeah.
You know, it was sort of this sex play, sadomasochistic sex play that she claimed to want in her email.
Yeah.
Now, the defense pictured her as this naive girl who was taken advantage of.
Yeah.
But she's writing that I want to know this stuff.
I don't know, but it sounds weird. It sounds like the kid got totally railroaded from what I'm reading in the Post today.
It said the prosecutors were shocked by the verdict.
Yeah, and they say that he could get 15 to 25 years in jail. Mm-hmm. And they say he's like a sweet kid, like he didn't know what was going on.
Well, I don't know what anybody is. It just seems to me that if this girl is writing these kind of letters, she's leading a guy to believe she wants this stuff.
Yeah.
And of course you're supposed to say no, right, to sadomasochism.
I threw my computer out the window last night. I'm not using it anymore. Don't want to deal with it. All right. Want to hear my Frank Gifford phony phone call?
I've been dying to hear it.
All right. I'll play it for you right after these words.
You give us 22 minutes.
Old crow.
We'll break balls for 22 minutes.
Don't call me an old crow. What are you, an old fart? And don't you insult me. I'll sue you.
Howard Stern.
And don't you insult me. I'll sue you. Don't you insult me. I'll sue you. Don't you insult me. I'll sue you.
The Howard Stern Show.
I thought he was absolutely repellent, and he's really a sort of, well, not even a polished turd. I just think he's got a lot of problems, and I don't understand how people find him so gorgeous.
It's time for the man himself, the #1 black comedian in the nation, Howard Stern.
One of the major radio personalities in the United States, and he has a new video out, and we were faced with a complex problem in production. That is, how to show you any of this video. The video is Howard Stern's negligee and underpants party. And Howard, believe it or not, but you will believe it, we can't show anything.
What's the stick? What does he do that you wouldn't do?
It's a man who'll never get canceled. And he'll also never have a hot young wife.
Howard Stern. Howard Stern. Howard Stern. Howard Stern, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, baby. Thank you. What a nice introduction. I must be a very important man, all those people talking about me. You know, this is kind of funny. We have a television show starting in, I guess, around August or something, on Saturday nights on CBS television. And in Portland, Oregon, is it Oregon? Oregon. I guess they started, there's some TV station, Coin TV, K-O-I-N. They started polling their audience on, would you watch Howard Stern on Coin late Saturday night TV? Which is so ridiculous because they don't even know what the show is.
Right. But what did they say anyway? People have an opinion whether they know or not.
Yeah, well, 62% said, yeah, of course.
Oh, wow.
They said, absolutely, it's better than Saturday Night Live. And we're not even on yet.
We're not there, and they know the show's better. That's how bad Saturday Night Live is.
36% said, definitely not my taste, even though they hadn't seen the show. 0% said not sure, undecided, and 1% said could care less. They even did this poll on their website. They said they usually do a poll for a day, but since there was so much activity on this question...
Oh, they kept it going.
Kept it for over a week.
That means that number they charge people to vote on was really racking up the calls.
This is funny. They do caution, this is not scientific in any way. Isn't that beautiful? I say never put on a show. Since we're doing so well in the polls.
You know what? Why don't we check the ratings?
Yeah, we'll only disappoint people.
All downhill.
Right.
We probably have good ratings, even though we're not there.
Yeah. It says here that the general manager of the TV station is trying to decide which way to go on the TV show. It's very, very difficult. It's a very, very difficult decision.
He's tearing out his hair.
Yeah, there's so many other options. It's a rather conservative station.
He actually has to make a decision. You see what this is doing to him?
Mm-hmm. They even carry Billy Graham specials on a regular basis. Well,
we work with Billy Graham.
Yeah, we like him. We have no problem with Billy Graham. He never said anything bad about us.
That's right. We'll do him.
Yeah. You know, we'll work with him. You know, we're willing to work with everyone.
We don't discriminate. We would work with anyone.
Somebody told me Portland is like a capital for dykes and lesbians, that it's a place they go to meet one another and live.
But aren't they the people who are always voting down gay rights issues?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
I think so. I think I've done a couple of stories where they always have these referendums whether gays should have rights, and they're always voting them down.
Really? But then how could it be 80% dykes? All I know is, isn't that right, Jackie? You're the one who told me that.
Well, I keep hearing that from everybody, but maybe that's why the other people are concerned or something.
I see.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Michelle, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Howard?
Yeah.
Hi, Howard. This is Michelle from Florida, and I would love to be on your penis panel.
Ooh.
On the panel?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I know one of the porno stars will judge. Any guys who have a small penis can call in and win this incredible trip to Mexico and literally hang out with 70 naked women, but you got to have a...
porno stars who are going to be on the cruise?
Yeah.
There's going to be a judge?
Yeah, and then we'll get some other people to judge, too.
Oh, I'd love to do it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if you're vicious enough. To be quite honest.
Listen, if gay Ralph can do women, I can do men.
Steve, you're on the air. You say you have a small penis?
Yes, I do, Howard.
Mm-hmm. You want to be in the contest?
Yes, I do.
Are you willing to parade around here nude?
Yep.
Okay, you're in. Hold on.
You know what? There are guys who are calling in and saying they're not above 1 inch.
Yeah.
And then there are guys calling in saying they're not above 2 inches.
Yeah.
Why would the 2-inch guys even show up?
Because you know what? Guys don't know how to measure. Some guys are measuring from the base of their ass.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, that's how I measure. Like, I'm a full 6 inches.
You measure from the back.
I measure all the way from underneath.
From your heel.
From my heel. Right. So you never know.
I see.
Yeah, and it is a great trip. This porno company gave it to us. They go to Mexico. It's literally a couple of days of 70 nude women hanging out at the pool, shooting porno.
Yes, this resort, and they're just everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, regular guys can get to go, too, but you got to pay. It's called 1-800-995-2583. That's the number, but...
How long is this cruise?
It's not a cruise.
It's a trip.
It's a trip. I don't know, a couple of days? Don't know for sure.
I think 3.
Did he say 3?
Yeah,
I don't know all the details, and Baba Booey won't tell me.
Secret.
Never get any information.
No.
Baba Booey.
Chris, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yo.
Yeah,
You're small?
I don't know where I'm measuring from, but I'll let you guys decide that.
Okay, Chris. You want to be? You want to be on the? You want to be on the judging?
No, he wants. I
want to be in the contest.
That's what I mean. You want to be on that thing?
Yeah.
You gonna parade around?
Yeah. There's some other guys ain't gonna pull their pants down. I seen that with that.
You don't pull your pants down, you don't win.
No, that's that Jasmine thing. All them guys come in, they were scared to pull it down. I'll pull it right down right there.
Yeah, who cares? You'll win a great prize.
That's right.
Be hanging out with naked chicks.
Yep.
And chances are, once they get drunk, these girls, they'll have sex with you.
You don't know what'll happen, but, you know, you're going to be watching girls have sex with each other.
Oh, it's great. It's a great trip.
In there while the contest is going on, are they?
No. I might have one of them in.
Don't let them get naked, because then I'll lose, probably.
Right. You don't want to get aroused.
Right.
I tell you, I know I'd win. I can't wait to see these guys, because I know I could win this contest. Finally, something I'd be good at.
I wish you would join.
Oh. Oh.
Because I'm beginning to believe you're just lying.
No, I'm not. I'm awful. I am, and I wonder, I haven't brought it up in my therapy sessions yet. The fact that I was
How come?
hung like a baby.
If that's the most...
It's not an issue for her.
Crucial... Oh, what do you mean it's not an issue?
Because my wife's accepted
Can't even
it.
go to the bathroom.
I know. Maybe I should talk to him, but it's too embarrassing. Some things I can't talk about. It's too painful.
Whenever you're not talking about something, that's when you need to talk about it.
Yeah, it's not fair. All right, I'll put you in, Chris.
All right, thank you.
All right, you might have to do a little, Q&A, personality, maybe a little talent.
Yeah?
And then your small penis.
Okay.
All right, hold on. All right, a lot of guys entering this contest. This is probably the best prize we've ever had. It's a very, very big deal.
Howard Stern Show.
Hey, fellas, you know what? Size does matter. If you've got less than a cocktail frank between those lonely thighs of yours, you're in the running to win the world's greatest prize. An all-expense-paid trip with 70 gorgeous porn stars just aching to entertain you. Screw Tommy Lee and his softball bat. You're what we're looking for. Yes, honey, you. Don't let that thing chub. It could hurt your chances. Stay tuned for details.
Yeah, and we'll probably be doing this, I don't know, next Friday or something?
Is that what?
Yeah, I think so. On our line is Jenny. She claims to be Dennis Rodman's girlfriend. Jenny, are you Dennis Rodman's girlfriend?
Yes, I am.
Where do you work?
Pardon?
Where do you work?
I run nightclubs in Orange County.
Must have a new girlfriend.
Yeah, I thought his girlfriend was at Scores.
Works where?
I thought his girlfriend worked at Scores.
Scores?
Yeah.
Where's that?
What do you mean you're Dennis Rodman's girlfriend?
Pardon?
What do you mean you're Dennis Rodman's girlfriend?
Dennis lives in Newport, and we have an apartment here together in Huntington Beach.
No kidding.
Yeah, and I've been with him since July of last summer.
No, maybe we haven't seen him since then.
Yeah. And what happened? He dumped you?
Well, I guess so. I couldn't verify it. He keeps denying it and saying it was a publicity, that he was hanging out with Carmen. And
Carmen Electra?
Yeah, and I couldn't...
Is she going out with Dennis Rodman?
We kept reading that in the tabloids.
That's ridiculous.
I saw that, and that's why I kept asking him. He says, no, Jen,
He's Jen.
Please.
Sorry.
Jen,
And, so anyway, so I just,
So what happened? You're in love with Dennis Rodman? You miss him?
You know what? I absolutely love that guy with all of my heart. It's unconditional, Jim.
Really? Girls love this guy.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
He and I have been best friends for,
What do you love about him? His body?
Pardon?
What do you love about him? His body or his money?
And that's neither one. I love him.
Really?
He's a great person when you get to know him, but, little do I know anymore, I guess.
Wait a minute. If he's such a great person, then why don't you know if you're still in a relationship with him?
I'm not.
Well, that might be his one shortcoming.
Wait. I'm not anymore.
Let me tell you, I've never seen Jenny, but I would dump any girl for Carmen Electra. I think she's beautiful.
You know what, Howard? If you saw me, you would not say that.
Really? You're more beautiful?
Well, why don't you ask the person that's here with me right now? Hold on, B-Real's here right now.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hello?
She's really hot, huh?
Hey, she's hot.
And she's hotter than Carmen Electra?
Hey. Things happen.
What do you say?
I don't know.
Things happen, Howard.
All right, put the girl back on. You're making no sense.
Hey.
This is an idiotic conversation.
You're a nutcase.
Well, ain't we all?
Are you a black guy?
By the way, Robin.
Are you a black man?
If I'm a wigger, you're a bonky, okay?
What?
Are you a black guy?
What?
Is he a black guy, that guy?
Is he black?
This guy on the phone, was he black?
No.
God, you're stupid.
No.
Chauncey, what do you have to add to this?
Hey, I would hang up on her. She's a fake, a phony, and a fraud.
No,
Why?
You know what?
Stacey Yarborough is Dennis Rodman's girlfriend. He was
and
with
she's
her
the girl
all
from
last
Scores,
night.
right?
Yeah, she works at Scores.
Of course. They have a house down in Texas together. Hang up on this fraud.
Okay, thank you.
I was going to say, I don't even know anything about Newport.
You know what?
Honey, you're a fraud.
No, he lives in Newport. I guarantee it.
Newport what?
Newport, California.
All right.
All right. She's a fraud, Howard. Hang up on her.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, so the other day, Frank Gifford and Pat Summerall held a press conference, but not a press conference like where you stand up in front of the press. It's on the phone.
Yeah, it was a teleconference.
Yeah. So we got press credentials to it. And
I don't know how he did that.
I don't know. So you get to ask questions, and it was real boring, and then I got on.
That's what I was saying, because I'm sitting there listening to these other guys ask these questions.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what a snooze fest.
Howard, you know what they were promoting?
What?
Because it was sort of dull. NFL Films has made some like hour-long movie about the early days of football, so they got these two guys to promote it.
Yeah, I don't know what they were talking about. Then when I went, everybody started screaming at me, so.
Yeah, and people are waxing poetic about games from the 1960s like anybody remembers.
I don't know. Gifford's talking about how proud he is to be part of football since 1950-something, when television and football married one another.
And Pat Summerall is talking about standing outside of a stadium one night at some game in the 60s.
Sports guys are freaks. Guys who, not guys who play sports, but guys who sort of worship sports.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't get it. I never got into that. Anyway, check this out.
Hi, my question's for Pat and Frank. I was wondering how important...
Obviously, that's not me yet. I'm sitting there waiting, sitting on Spilkus.
Right, we're listening to all of this.
Yeah, because I got to go next, and I'm going to ask, crummy questions.
Record dynasty was in helping the NFL get launched on TV, and can you picture Vince Lombardi chatting with the sideline reporters at halftime today?
I can't.
That's Pat Summerall.
Right.
Of course, we'd like to think, I think Frank and I, that we were a part of the real birth of pro football's love affair with television, and vice versa, when we were playing with the Giants in the late 50s.
My name, by the way, when they call on me, the guy who conducts the whole thing calls me, I think I'm Ed Johnson.
Yeah, I know you were Johnson.
Yeah, and I talk like this. You'll know it's me.
Early 60s, when we were pretty good.
I think, Pat, you're so right. People have asked me where I thought there might have been a turning point, and the love affair...
That's Frank Gifford, Kathy Lee's husband.
...between television and pro football, and I'll even go back to 1956. And it really is... I feel awfully good about being a part of those years.
Thank you.
Edward Johnson, Syracuse Daily
Here
Times.
comes
Hello, fellas. First of all, I want to say I'm enjoying this very much.
Thank you.
Also, Frank, I read recently, I don't know if this is quite on topic, that you're a bit of a hero. You discovered a lump in your wife's breast. Do you care to comment on that?
I really have no comment on that.
Do you still love your wife?
I have no comment on that to you.
Try to keep to the topic of the film that's coming up.
I see. Well, who do you feel has nicer breasts, Kathy Lee or Susan Johnson?
You want
to taken care of.
We'll go to John O'Neill, Indianapolis Star.
All hell broke loose. Robin and I went running out of the room.
We ran out of the room and we weren't even there.
Oh, man. You could hear us cracking up.
What'd they do?
Oh, man.
These are the voyages of the starship Starr. Captain's log, star date, I don't know. I've come upon a strange world inhabited by lesbians, strippers, and poopy jokes. I'm in a weird place filled with real dolls, cackling screensavers, and alien life forms like Baba Booey and Fred. I fear I must violate the Prime Directive and listen to the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, the Prime Directive. I don't know, man. That was like, it was really weird doing that press conference. Why won't he answer if he still loves his wife?
I'm not commenting on that to you.
Yeah. Some guy from the Syracuse Times or whatever paper I was from. I don't know. Cares. Hey, Carl, you're on the air, baby.
Yeah, Howard, there should be a film of that Dr. Schlesinger crying on... it was one of those magazine shows about a year ago.
Oh, please. The more, people are faxing me and writing me about her, she sounds like a total maniac.
Yeah, she
tells young girls, if you get pregnant, you better have the baby and just be prepared to end your life because you have to go move in with your parents.
If they're calling her for advice, they should get rid of the baby immediately.
Yeah, I mean, really. Who would call a radio person? When something as big as being a pregnant teenager happens, if you've got to call someone named Dr. Laura Schlesinger, who's not even a real doctor, I mean, she's a doctorate of, what is it, biology?
Physiology.
No, physiology. That's a gym teacher. That's not even biology. Biology's hard.
Yeah, well,
a doctorate in physiology means you had to name the body parts. That's what gym teachers do, who want to get some legitimacy going.
Yeah, so they can teach health in high school.
Right. She's a health teacher. Please, and I mean, you know, this whole grandstanding coming out and saying that she's against me? Come on, man. Where's that at? Who press releases something like that? The woman trying to build a career. Well, she says she's nutty. She's downright nutty. And I'm not going to sit here and take it. Cares? Dope. You got tape of her crying, let me have it. Gary, call hard copy. Kieran, let me talk to you.
Hey, Howard. Good morning, King of All Media.
All right.
Just wanted to ask you, when you going to start filming the sequel to your movie?
I don't know. In fact, I got to call Ivan Reitman. He called me a week ago, I think, to congratulate me on the CBS television show. Mm-hmm. And I haven't spoken to him yet, but he keeps saying we'd have to...
You're not getting back to Ivan Reitman?
Nah, I mean...
back to Riley quicker than we get back to Ivan Reitman?
I know, because I went away on vacation and I never got back to Ivan. But I got to call Ivan, and you know how awkward it gets when you don't get back to somebody right away? And
right, then it's like a major deal.
Yeah, because then you know you're going to get yelled at. I call you and you don't get back to me? Oh, my. But Ivan says that we'd have to sit and start writing it, and that would take at least a year. And
looking forward to it, man.
All right, dude.
Howard, one more thing. I get to play the homeless game.
Want to play homeless game?
Sure, yeah. We've been trying to give away these rainforest tickets.
Want some rainforest tickets?
Oh, my girlfriend would...
Yeah. Oh, please.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's Billy Joel, it's Sting, and James Taylor in a small theater. It's really very nice.
Elton John?
Yeah, you can get tickets by calling 212-247-7800, or you can win them right here. Okay, I tell you what, let me take a little break, and then I'll play the homeless game.
Great.
I'll give you a shot at it.
Thanks.
All right, dude. A little homeless game next.
And now, a Howard Stern musical moment. Stern Show.
Stern, Stern, Stern. Blowing farts, breaking balls, tune him in, my good man. Time to kick back and listen to Howard Stern, sniggity snooch.
Yeah, let's dance. It's Friday. Thank God. Thank God we get 2 days off from the misery of work. I do love Friday. I don't even care what I do on the weekend as long as I don't have to get up and do the show. Sit here like a stupid baboon. I really mean it. I mean, it's ridiculous already.
Well, then stop.
I'm gonna. 2 years, 10 months, I'm done.
Wait for 2 years.
They won't let me. I signed a contract.
Oh, please. What are they going to do?
No,
you don't want to talk? They can't make you talk.
Yes, they can. You don't know.
What are they going to do?
They told me what they do. They would sue me.
Oh, that'll make you talk.
Yep.
If you really don't want to do it, you wouldn't care about being sued.
I don't want to be sued.
I do what I want to do.
So you don't do a thing.
That's right. I
you talk
like
a good
being
game.
Here.
You talk a good game.
I like being here. I'm not saying I want to go.
Maybe you like it, but I don't.
You get up early on the weekends?
No.
You're not one of those guys that gets up at 6 o'clock anyway.
Well, sometimes it depends what time. Like Friday nights, I don't know about you, but I fall asleep like 9 o'clock. I can't even keep my eyes open.
I'm exhausted Friday night.
Yeah, because I get home usually on Fridays because I got therapy so damn late. I don't get home till 6 o'clock because I'm in rush hour traffic.
You act like therapy's work.
Oh, that is work. Everything's annoying me.
I hate that you go all week and build up no sleep. It's Friday night, and I love to go wild Friday. And Friday night,
you can't go wild.
All you want to do is lie down.
And then I wake up Saturday morning, and then I either go for a run or I ride my bike, and I'm so exhausted from that I go back to sleep.
You go back to sleep after you get home.
Then I wake up around 6 o'clock at night. I got nowhere to go Saturday night.
You could have.
Oh, please. I'm married.
I meant you could take your wife out.
Where am I going to take her?
What happened to that? I thought you had your
what happened to the dates?
They stopped.
Oh,
my wife works now. She's too busy to even see me.
She's not working Saturday night.
Yeah, sometimes she does. Sometimes she does her paperwork.
Oh, so she's sitting at home working instead of being with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh. We're talking on the phone to everyone but me. Oh. Yeah, she's pretty bored with me. And then Sunday comes around. I do the same thing every Sunday. Take the kids to karate lessons, or I take, I don't know. I do some work for the radio show, get ready for the next day, and I'm in bed by 8 o'clock.
It could be better than that, but you just don't care.
Now, Sunday, you're already thinking about you got to get up early on Monday.
Yeah, but Sunday is my worst day, psychologically.
Like Saturday, he could plan it better so he did things.
What would you have me do?
I don't know what you want to do.
What do you do? Maybe I'll do that, too.
I get up and ride my horses.
I'm not doing that. I don't want to be on a horse.
You ride them both?
No, yeah. I talk to one and ride the other one.
Which one gets picked?
How do you know? Which one did you ride this weekend?
I always ride Blaze.
Oh, what about the other one?
He's ridden by somebody else.
He rides with you, the other person?
No. Sometimes I watch him.
Oh, that's the guy you pay to ride?
You pay a guy. Wow.
You pay a guy to ride your horse, right?
No, there's a woman who rides my horse.
But she's paid, right?
Well, I pay them to take care of him, and part of it is riding him.
Who knows if they really do?
Oh, I know they do. I know they do. These horses would be wild if they weren't ridden.
Really?
So they're ridden.
What do you mean to be wild?
Horses need to be exercised.
Oh, really?
So if they stay in a pen all the time,
Can't they
wild.
Just send them out in that corral?
No, you have to. They'd still be wild. They wouldn't be horses you could ride.
Oh.
Get a treadmill.
So you could tell, like, if they didn't...
absolutely. Absolutely. They have more energy. They'll just throw you right off.
Maybe someone should ride me. I'd have some energy. I wouldn't be so wild. My therapist says I'm angry because I have, inner anger.
What?
He says I have inner anger. I got to let it out.
That's not why you're angry.
I'm even angry at having to go to therapy.
Your inner anger is caused by something else.
Yeah, we don't know yet what it is yet. We're working on it.
You should go to Robin for therapy.
Yeah. She got quick answers.
I can tell you, boom, boom, boom.
We're going to find out what my inner anger is.
Your therapist is dragging it out so that he can get paid.
Right. You mean you know all the answers?
He knows, too.
Why am I angry? Do you know? Tell me.
Of course.
What is it?
You are angry because life has given you the biggest rip. It's like a big joke.
Right.
Nothing for you has ever worked out the way it should.
Right.
As a child, you wanted to be this big hero. You wanted everybody to realize what a wonderful kid you were, how talented you were.
Yes.
And instead, everybody was screaming at you.
Yes. Just go ahead. I think I'm making a breakthrough.
And making you the scapegoat of every problem they had.
You know who you are? You're like Dr. Laura Schlesinger. Do you have your doctorate in physiology?
And then you say to yourself, all right, I'm going to prove to these people that I deserve their respect and love and honor, and I'm going to be the biggest success, and they're finally going to have to turn around and look at me and say,
yes,
you are as wonderful as we never knew.
Yes.
You were. But once you get there,
go ahead.
It doesn't pay off.
Thank you. Now I'm cured.
I feel sorry.
Gary, cancel all therapy appointments.
I feel sorry for her horses.
Well, that's what you talk to them about, me.
Pay off.
What do you talk to your horses about?
I don't talk to my horses about it. You know what's beautiful about riding a horse?
What? They listen.
You don't have to think about anything.
No, but you said you had to talk to one of the horses and ride the other one.
I talked to them about what we're doing.
About the show, the radio show?
No, what the horse and I are doing.
Oh.
Like we're running up to a fence. Blaze, jump over the fence.
You never bring my name up?
No, you never come up.
Thank you.
Why is he unhappy?
Fred, are you happy?
Am I happy?
Yeah. Because you go to the therapist, right? And what does he tell you? You go to a man or a woman?
Male.
Yeah, me too. I think I'd like to go to a woman because maybe she'd give you oral sex.
And that's never going to happen either, so you'd still be angry.
Yeah. I'm going to a guy.
I think you'd be too into, like, the chick, you know.
Jackie, yeah, I would. That's what.
In fact, you'd perform.
Yeah, I would.
You would never get down to what you needed to talk about.
And I'd want to see her naked.
You'd be trying to win her over.
I like having a male therapist because I have no sexual desire for him. It's perfect.
But what happens, because I wonder about transference.
Yes, I've learned about this.
with a male therapist.
You're supposed to fall in love with your therapist?
Right. How's that going to work?
Oh, boy.
Let me tell you, that happens, I'm going to sue. Because I was fine before I went.
Now you're gay.
Yeah.
What if it made you happy?
Imagine I walk out of there and I'm gay. Oh, man, I don't want to know that.
That's what I've been missing my whole life.
You know, you look really hot.
We found out what the cure is.
There you go.
You go in one day and he's wearing a thong.
You get out of there quick.
Thong and a whip.
Don't leave the office. I want to explain. You ever been in therapy, Jackie?
Don't need it.
Yeah.
You have?
Not individual therapy, right?
But not a psychiatrist.
Oh.
You know.
Couples counseling?
Yeah, but I went individually.
Yeah, that was when you were drinking heavily?
No, not really.
Oh.
My boy's been drinking heavily.
Yeah, believe it or not.
I hate to kill the image, but I've tapered off more and more and more and more.
Have you?
Yeah, since the 70s.
No, you still drink, though.
Tapering didn't start in the 70s.
See, you know what?
I still drink, but
you don't drink during the week. You're feeling better about yourself. But the point is, like, I've seen you on the weekend, and you make up for it. I mean, because when you had your party, I mean, you didn't have a beer out of your hand for more than 3 seconds.
No, I absolutely love it.
It was almost like it was attached, right?
Well, I know that Jackie feels that he can't have fun without beer.
Right.
No, you know what I mean? Like, real fun means alcohol.
Lubrication.
Right. Like,
Hey, you might be right.
Yeah.
But I enjoy myself.
Yeah.
How would you know? You're drunk.
No, but he considers real fun like the weekend.
Of course, the wild, losing your mind
Right,
kind
the
of
drinking in the pot.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, we had a great time. What'd you do? Well, we had some beers, we had some pot.
Remember that guy who worked on the movie with us?
Yeah.
The cameraman? And he would
Mitch.
sit there and tell Jackie all the time about what he did the night before.
Right.
Because Mitch is partying every night.
Yeah.
And Jackie his eyes were glazed.
He was like, oh.
He's like 20 years younger than me, and that's what I used to do, too. You know.
Right.
But you would love to be able to do that.
Oh, please. I used to drool while he talked.
Why taper off? Because your constitution can't
We
handle
have to be here at 4:30.
Right.
Or, get up at 4:30. Yeah, I couldn't do it if I wanted to. I don't even want to,
Right. You're happy.
I'm mature.
So why did you go to the
I go
therapist?
back and forth.
Then why did you go to the therapist?
I'm as confused as everybody.
Really?
I'm happy 1 minute, and 2 minutes later, I'm miserable.
Oh, I thought it was your wife dragged you there. Because I knew for a while she was very upset.
Well, he
with
did
you.
say they had couples counseling once.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall for that.
Oh, I'd like to be a fly on the wall for your therapy.
Oh, you would?
I'd like to be a fly on the wall in your house for 2 seconds.
No, you wouldn't.
I know I wouldn't. That's why I'd like to be there.
Then you have to be a fly so you can get away.
Yeah.
Or something smaller.
My wife and I get along real well lately.
Good. Sounds like
Yeah. Everybody's in therapy.
Saturday night, she's on the phone.
Right.
Yeah, she's talking on the phone. He's in his basement.
Hey, come on. Your wife does the same thing. She's always working.
And I'm drunk.
Right.
And the whole world's glad that neither of us.
Baba Booey's in therapy, too.
Oh, God.
Hey, he goes in there, too.
I always thought he was happy, at least.
Me, too.
I thought, the one thing about Gary is he's happy. And now you're in therapy?
I got to tell you, the first day I walked in...
Did you cry in therapy yet?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost came close. I actually almost felt something. My issue in therapy is I don't feel any emotion.
You almost felt something?
I almost felt something. Wow. Yeah, it was pretty close the other day.
But what I cried about was, it wasn't
like death and stuff.
Yeah, I cried about a death in the family.
Right.
While I was describing a death in the family. You haven't really had that.
See, I think that... I said to the guy, man, I ain't crying in front of you because that's a pussy move. I go, you're going to think I'm a real pussy. And the guy goes, no, it takes a real man to cry. And I go, I don't care, man. My dad taught me different.
Until you can forget about the fact that you're sitting there across from a man and actually have all of your emotions and talk about anything, you're not doing it.
I ain't crying in front of no guy.
Well, then why don't you just quit then? You're wasting your money.
I'm quitting this place and that.
I cried when I wrote the check.
Oh, yeah. That's all part of it, too?
Did you hear that woman who was in here with Mark Harris the other day? She claims she charges $200 a session?
Sounds cheap.
Oh,
no.
Right?
What? No. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Ridiculous.
Oh, listen to me. Here's what I don't get. Even paying your therapist is like a big deal. They won't mail you the bill. They have to hand it to you.
That's
all part of it.
You got to do it right
there.
Yeah.
I did have to hand them the money.
Right. And then they go, how do you feel handing me the money? I go,
I want to choke you.
So it's not lost like in a credit card where it's faceless or something. You're actually paying and saying,
I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad paying the money because I know I need the help.
Yeah, I don't feel bad paying it.
No, I don't either.
2 more sessions and I get into my health insurance.
Is that right?
You hit my deductible.
Oh, no.
Our health plan here covers 50%. I have a $400 deductible, and then it covers 50% up to $2,000.
Oh, yeah?
You mind if I talk a little longer? I'm almost at my deductible.
Do you mind if we talk about my teeth for an hour? You ever bring that up, like how people goofed on your teeth and stuff?
No, just how you guys do.
Oh, really? You do? We came up in your therapy?
Well, just how you guys goof on me in general.
Really?
But it's not like an issue.
Right.
It's just part of, you trying to find out what are some of the things, like, just what.
So your teeth are an issue?
Not my teeth, just how you guys make fun of me in general, my teeth and my weight.
Right.
My weight comes up. My weight comes up.
You're like a battered woman.
You say you're fine?
And then you started crying?
Not about my
Not
weight.
that, I hope.
You should love it. What am I, Delta Burke?
Fred, did you ever cry in therapy?
I've gotten a little misty, but not a full-out cry.
Yeah, I ain't
Well,
crying.
you know
It's
what?
hard.
That's
It's
crying.
Yeah, I got a little misty the other day.
I guess I cried.
Yeah,
too.
I did. For me, that was the closest I ever came, because I told the guy...
No, that's crying.
Yeah, okay, fine. I said, I've only cried 2 times in my whole life.
Now.
I said, I've only cried 2 times in my whole life. He goes, what?
You didn't cry as a child.
Oh, as a kid a lot.
You're not counting that.
Oh, please.
You don't cry at movies ever?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm such a wimp, man.
I cry at
all
every guy.
You didn't cry at Titanic, I hope.
No, but you know what? I swear to God, that got me misty. I was watching when those guys burned up in the space capsule on that HBO special.
You cried on that?
Yeah, you know what part made me cry?
See, it didn't make me cry. That's why I thought it sucked.
Not when they died. You know what part, did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
There was a part towards the end where the 3 widows gave one of the guys a special pin. One of the guys that helped them.
Yeah.
That's what got me a little misty.
Yeah, I don't know, for some reason that didn't move me.
Sissy.
Yeah.
HBO sent me over all of those Tom Hanks.
The 13 or 12 episodes?
Yeah, because I keep missing them. I saw the first one. I didn't think it was that good, but I want to see the other ones. Because they put a lot of money into it. Ron Howard's company spent like $65 million. Yeah. I mean, I got to see what's going on. Do they have any cool special effects, like space stuff?
Yeah, I mean, nothing amazing.
It's reality, so it's not going to be like Star Wars.
Right.
I'm going to watch it anyway. Because I want to see what's going on. And you know what's funny? Ron Howard always puts his little brother.
Oh, yes. Ken.
He shows up in episode what, like 7?
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
He cries at therapy.
Yeah.
He's always like a board op.
That's exactly what he is. He's
always in mission control.
He's the same exact guy, exactly, that he was in Apollo 13.
And he's a funny-looking kid.
He was,
He always was funny.
You knew he was going to be a funny-looking kid when he was a kid.
He was an alien on Star Trek.
Yeah, he could be without makeup.
Yep. He didn't have any makeup. Remember, he played that little kid, alien?
That was his best role.
Yep. And Ron Howard, the only one who really puts him in movies and junk is Ron Howard. I mean, he's done some other stuff.
So
but
he must do something else, right?
I don't know,
He could
man.
be make a living from those little bit parts Ron gives him.
I don't know. He's got to be in therapy. Because he's got to say every time he plays a board op or something, gee, you know.
My brother just threw me another bone.
He threw me a bone.
He's in every Ron Howard movie, every one.
You know he's working then. When Ron's making a movie.
Dominic, you there?
Yeah, hi, Howard. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to tell you that when I was in therapy, and I told my psychiatrist the most personal thing I've ever told anyone.
He
laughed. I cried. He killed himself that night.
Did he really?
I swear to God.
Get out.
Come on. But I want to also tell you guys.
Is that really true?
I swear it's the truth. It was when I was 15 years old, and he was a psychiatrist in Forest Hills.
You were in therapy at 15?
Well, in those days I had problems.
Yeah, he's got his weight under control now.
Did you go were you obese at 15?
I look very good lately, by the way. And I want to say one more thing.
Answer the question.
Any of you afraid in the treatment process that you're going to lose the humor? Because all of you...
Who cares? Who cares at this point?
But what about us?
Yeah.
You have to listen every morning. I'd rather be sick and funny.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. Does it sound like I lost anything?
Not at all.
Every time I go, I get angrier. What happened to you that you had to go to a psychiatrist when you were 15? Was it obesity?
No. It was growing up the son of a psychiatrist and the son of a therapist.
You know, he's right. They say that the kids...
He had a psychiatrist and a therapist as parents?
Yeah.
Most screwed up kids.
You know what it is? Those people
They're
who
like
are
experiments.
people who are psychiatrists and therapists are afraid to tell their kids anything.
Right, they don't want to do anything, so they sort of like...
Yeah.
I had this one teacher who was once telling us this story about how her kid slapped her in the face and cursed her out, and she didn't do anything.
You know why? Because they want you to express your individuality.
Right.
No, actually...
Kid's losing his mind.
Yeah, you should have bonked the kid over the head.
It's actually worse than that, because when you're bad as a kid, instead of hitting you, they want to talk to you.
Right.
And you want to get hit. You understand? You want
Because you know you deserve it.
Right.
Sure. So the more you talk, you say, come on, and the worse you become, and you never get hit.
Were you a fatso in high school?
Oh, I wasn't, and now I'm not overweight now, but I wasn't till I was about...
Wait a minute, did he say he's not overweight now?
He is.
Come on.
It's grotesque.
Till about 16.
But 16 you started getting fat?
I started to get a little chubby.
Really?
Yeah, 16.
He'd be a good-looking guy, man, if he lost some weight.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's when things happen to you, Major, in your life at 16.
Although, you know when you meet fat people and you go, man, they'd be really good-looking if they were thin, and then they get thin and they're not that good-looking?
I'll tell you,
even better fat.
Even Jackie's always a little plump.
Yeah, he looks better plump.
When Jackie gets really thin...
He looks awful.
He looks ill.
Yeah, he does. He looks sick.
He really does. His eyes get hollow.
I know. His skin gets all saggy.
Yeah.
Everyone says it behind your back, Jackie. Whenever you get thin, they go, he just doesn't look better. You look better now.
Thank you very much.
It's like your head fills out and the skin gets stretched.
I'll have to eat extra tonight.
It's like a facelift.
So you're eating for your looks.
Because whenever I'm playing cards with Dominic or stuff, or we go down to Atlantic City, I'm looking, I go, God, I'm not gay, but I got to tell you something. That is a good-looking man. And it's what a shame he's fat. And then I go, maybe he's not good-looking.
He's afraid if he lost the weight, he'd lose the humor.
Yeah.
Or he'd lose the law. He wouldn't be able to prosecute.
Now, Howard, in your process of transference to the doctor, you realize the doctor will become your father.
Yeah, I know. He's going to become my mother and father.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm saying he's going to fall in love.
Oh, yeah. And run off with the doctor.
But won't it be something in the treatment process that you then speak of your father, your mother, and then Ralph?
What are you talking about? Go eat something.
He's doing stand-up.
He lost the humor.
Yeah, he just lost the humor.
He must have lost weight.
He hasn't eaten in a half hour.
I don't think he ever had the humor.
I don't think so.
Where were we? Oh, we're going to play the homeless game with this guy?
Oh, that guy's still on the phone? We got into therapy and we lost it.
Ow! I don't know, man. I ain't crying in therapy, though.
Well, then don't ever get to anything.
No.
And you don't cry. Make sure you keep it up for that.
Not really. I try not to.
Throat or anything?
I get a lump in my throat, yeah.
So I'll be watching a movie with my wife, and all of a sudden I'll get a lump in my throat, and I hope that she doesn't ask me a question.
Right.
Because you I don't know.
All right, what's the last movie you cried at?
Well, I told you that
the HBO thing.
And then Schindler's List, I think I cried at.
I won't see that.
But if you did, if it did, I bet it would make you cry.
To me, that ain't a movie.
No, but if you
no, that's a documentary.
Yeah, it's like torture.
But it's not because you get.
I don't want to see any unhappy movies. I'm like Tom.
But it would make you cry.
Yeah, that's right.
It would make you cry because
of course.
They personalize
What was
these
the
people.
last movie you cried?
You know what movie I heard about that sounds really sad that I would never say? Sophie's Choice.
Oh my God!
You never saw that?
You know what I found out that was about?
Rip your heart out.
I found out it's about a woman in Nazi Germany. It's always Nazi Germany, you know.
Of course.
Because what could be worse than that? So it's Nazi Germany, and this woman has a little boy and a little girl, and she has to decide which one to give to Hitler to kill.
Right.
Howard, when I watched it in the theater for the first time, I swear it's the only time I've watched a movie that I actually looked away.
Yeah.
It was the most painful thing.
Who wants to see? Why would you make a movie about that? That's like Jerry Lewis making a movie about being a circus clown and leading kids into a concentration camp, into the oven.
Into the oven, yeah.
You mean to tell me? So let me get this straight, because no one's ever going to sit through that boring crap. What's that actress's name?
Meryl Streep.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Meryl Streep. So...
Street or street?
She's waiting to get on the train.
All right, now, why does the Nazi single her out? Just to torture her?
I think one of her kids makes a noise.
Yeah, there's something about comforting the kid or something like that.
Right, she's in the train ready to go to concentration camp.
With all these other people. So the guy grabs the son, and he says, give me your son, I'm taking him away. So she says, no. And the guy says, give me your daughter. And she's like, no. And she's holding on to both of them tightly.
Right.
And he goes, I'm taking one of those kids. You decide.
Oh.
Right. And he's serious.
Right.
And he stands there and makes her make the choice.
Let me guess who she chooses. How old's the daughter?
You know, I don't even remember. That's
yeah, you can't even think about it.
You can't even think about it. It's so awful.
How old is the daughter? Do you know?
The kid's got to be like 7 and 10.
Yeah, they're like a couple of years apart.
Who is older?
You know what? I know who they took.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
No.
Don't ruin the bit. You're going to ruin the bit. I'm going to guess.
Because I do know who they took.
I can figure this out. Is this based on a true story?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
it
think
is.
Well, not that part of it, but it's sort of William Stein.
John, how old is the girl?
The girl's about 3. The boy's about, I guess, 8.
Okay, let me think. Boy's 8. Girl's 3.
And of course, it could be a year off. Or 2 years off.
The girl, because she's 3 years old, and she figures, hey, I don't know her that well.
Well, it is the girl.
Of course. And plus, women value male children more.
Because later on in the movie, she gets her son put into a special program because he doesn't look Jewish. He looks like an Aryan. Yeah. And they're going to put into a special program where they can sort of...
glue on payas?
No. Where they can do what?
Where he gets to go with these other kids that go to school and they don't...
Nazis allowed that?
Yeah, where they don't treat him so badly and he gets to be like a house servant or something.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What?
Yibbit.
They never find the son.
Right, she never finds him.
Right, he's probably killed too, you know.
They say they're taking... Well, let me put it this way. They tell her they're putting him in this program.
Yeah, you know what program he was in.
The shower program.
Yeah, he got a good shower.
She lives the rest of her life thinking she made this horrible choice.
Right, that's the whole thing. She ends up in Brooklyn in the 50s. She knows the daughter's dead. She has no idea where her son is.
Oh, what a movie. Who would watch that? People pay to see that?
It's really sad, but it's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
A great movie.
Oh, you should see it.
You know, it's a great movie, Ace Ventura. That's a great movie. I sat there, I laughed my ass off. I left, I was in a good mood. I wasn't thinking about Nazis and making choices. Crying out loud.
See, I would think that you would choose the boy because the boy lived longer. He lived a few more years.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I said he's 8 years old.
No. Give the boy away because he'd lived enough?
Yeah, because he lived a few more years.
The male child is more valuable to women. Women always favor the boy.
Hey,
he's 8 years old. She knows him more.
Take the boy, and then she changes her mind, right?
Right. Yeah.
No,
take her.
Yeah, she goes, no, take my baby, take my baby.
Oh.
It's really horrible.
Oh.
Man.
Should have taken Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
That wasn't the choice.
It's over.
Here's Tiffany. She says she's using pills that enlarge her breasts.
Okay.
Tiffany, what are the pills? Birth control pills?
No, they're called Erdic, E-R-D-I-C.
Is it a natural pill?
Yes, it is. It's all natural. In fact, locally they did a story about me that's going to air in May because I've been taking it.
What channel?
Fox 8 News. Robin Cohen's doing the story, and she told me...
Where are you calling from?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
And you're telling me you're taking something that you get in a health food store?
No. This couple from Mississippi went to Paris, and they found it in Paris, and they got the rights to sell it in the United States, and they're getting ready to go national with it. And
How big are your breasts now?
They went to a 34B.
From
Where were you before?
A 32A. And I went to that in a month.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, and what's really great about this is it's an all-natural product, and everything you find it is like what you'd find in beer.
And it doesn't put fat anywhere else?
My breasts are big.
What?
It doesn't put fat anywhere else.
No.
Just in
You get a lump on your ass.
No, what's really great about it is there's no side effects.
Really? The FDA approved this?
Yes, I can. There's a company. Guess what the name of the company is? This is funny. Busting Loose.
Busting Loose?
Busting Loose.
Well, that should give them a lot of credibility.
I think it works now.
No, it's
All right, well, we'll look forward to hearing more about it.
Yeah, it's really.
You don't work for the company, do you?
No, I don't.
Now, how'd you get involved with this?
Well, I saw a news story about it that evidently aired nationally on local stations, and I called to get involved with it, and I thought, oh, yeah, my mother died of breast cancer, and I had been thinking about implants, and I thought, oh, God, no way am I going to go that route.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard this, and I called them, and I started taking it, and immediately I felt results. And I went to Victoria's Secret, and they put a bra on me, and I was already bigger.
No kidding.
And what's great about this is you keep taking it till the size you want to get, and it's a permanent thing.
Really?
Yeah. And
what's the name of this stuff?
It's called Erdic, E-R-D-I-C. I sent your show a brochure about it a couple of days ago.
Really? All right, well, hey, we'll look into it.
And
anything that increases breast size is a major breakthrough.
Oh, I know. You're such a
Well, let's
breast
get some and put some people on it. See what happens.
Robin, don't you take any. You spend a fortune reducing those things.
I'm not doing that.
You might find that you have a natural Erdic substance in your body. You might be producing this, Robin,
well, what it's really
at an alarming rate.
What's really neat about it is that it targets your breast, it targets your receptor sites, and it actually makes your breast tissue grow.
Hey, let me ask you something. Would it help a guy like me who has nuts the size of capers?
They never come up with anything but nuts.
I don't know, but I can tell you that the story is going to air in May locally in New Orleans, and the last time they went crazy because the FDA can't regulate it. And
yes, because it's herbal.
Right, it's an all-natural vitamin, and you have to take it every day. It also corrects women with sagging breasts or women that have lopsided breasts.
Robin, you should change your last name to Erdic. Is Erdic the inventor of this?
I don't know. I just know that they're from Mississippi. It's this little couple from Mississippi. And
why is this stuff always from France?
And why is it always so secretive,
Right.
I think...
wouldn't everybody know about this?
You think that this would be...
You know what? I think I read about this, like some women get help, and women who have a C cup never grow into a D cup.
Oh, you can't get that big.
No.
I don't know.
That's what I read.
It cures sagging, it cures lopsided. I mean, it's a cure-all.
Yeah.
No, it's really neat. And if
I have hemorrhoids the size of basketballs.
We still have not cured AIDS.
How would that work?
We got a new breast.
Perfect.
Well, we have our priorities in this country. And in France, they have their priorities.
I thought it was a crock, and then I started taking it, and I thought, oh, my God, this stuff really works.
All right, so you're now a full B cup.
I'm a full B cup.
All right.
Are you going to keep taking it?
I'm going to keep taking it. It usually works within, 2 to 6 months.
Don't stop, honey.
No, I know.
But you know what it is? What if you take it for 6 months and then nothing happens?
Right. Well, I had, I was with my... my former lover the other night, and he even noticed they were bigger. My own grandmother, because my clothes don't fit me right. My clothes are shorter, you know, so...
I think sometimes women do this for wishful thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, maybe she's convinced herself that she's bigger.
But she said she did go up a bra size.
No, I did go up a
Did you used to go to Frederick's or Hollywood or wherever you went before?
Not really.
See, because if they had gone in there and measured you as an A...
Well, see, I'm a lingerie model locally a little bit. I do, like, go around the bars, and I do lingerie locally.
Yeah.
So I've always had, like, lingerie. Like, I never really wanted to wear it, like, outside of bars. But down here, you know, if I had larger breasts, I could do convention work and things like that.
Yeah.
So I started taking it, and being that my mother died of breast cancer, it seemed like an all-natural way to...
All right, so we'll look into it. It's Erdic.
Yeah,
right,
and if you bring us on your show, we'll show you proof. We've got all the proof you need. We've got...
You sound like you work for the company.
No, I don't work for the company at all.
All right, you come down here.
I will.
All right, hold on.
I'm serious.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Wayne Siegel says there's a webpage about this.
Yeah, it's
What's
really
Wayne
cool,
doing
Howard.
on it?
Howard,
Hold on a
it
second.
is amazing.
Where is he? He's gone now. John, where's Wayne? He's gone.
Well, I'm going to say that if you bring us to your show, we'll bring you people that have been taking it that are C-cups.
Okay.
You know? And
Wayne.
we'll show you.
You're on the webpage?
Yeah, the webpage is...
What are you doing on this webpage?
bustingout.com.
Bustingout.com?
Yeah, one word.
Let me ask you something. Why are you on this webpage?
I was doing work this morning. I heard it. I figured, let me see if there's anything on Erdic. There is.
See?
I see. So, Wayne, you listen to the show, you're sitting by your computer, and if you hear the word Erdic, you plugged it into Yahoo?
That's what kind of life I have now.
And then you searched it out.
And I searched it out.
They are all natural breasts.
What's wrong with this girl? She's like a disciple of Erdic.
Well, if you...
Natural breasts, all natural breasts. She's screaming out under Wayne.
She's ecstatic.
I'm looking at the picture on the webpage.
All right, let me look at that. What is it again? I got the computer right here.
www.bustingout, bustingout.com.
I got a T1 line here. I should be on there in no time. Bustingout.com. One word?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll be right on there. I'll be joining you.
Okay.
Except you know every computer nerd now is going up.
You probably can't get in.
Yeah. That damn Wayne is right on the phone with it.
Yeah,
Wayne, you scare me.
Wayne.
Hold on, here I go. Finding site www.bustingout.com.
Uh-huh.
I got a feeling I'm already locked out. Oh, opening page.
Cool.
Opening picture. Boing. There it is, Busting Out Inc. Let's see what we got here. Busting Out Inc. is proud to offer... Ooh, the chick is cute, but...
You like the girl?
Yeah, but you know... Come on.
That ain't her.
Right. Busting Out Inc. is proud to offer one of the first methods in the world for beautifying breasts in an all-natural way. I don't know, I've heard it before. Our new product, Erdic, has had numerous success stories, enjoyed a social rate of 85%.
Thank you.
I don't see... What do you think? That girl... You think the girl in the picture's on Erdic?
No, I bet she is.
Why don't they show some before and afters?
I have seen before and afters. That's
Here's testimonials.
Okay.
Yeah.
You looking at this, Robin?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to see boobies. Wayne, did you go to the testimonial page?
No, I'm going around there now.
Look at the ingredients, though. It's what you would find in beer. I did,
Howard.
Oh, look at this. Period of use, 15 weeks, starting size 34A, current size 34C.
36C.
36C, yeah. Weight gain, yes, 10 pounds. Well, yeah.
No, I have not gained anything.
Oh, well, we're reading the paper.
Oh, okay.
Here's a girl using it for 5 weeks, 34B to a 36D?
Oh, stop.
Come on.
More fullness.
Why would a local news story do a story about it and then do a follow-up story because it's been so successful?
The girl who went from a B to a D said she has one problem, they sag a little bit. They're not that firm, but, I mean, how can you complain about that with those kind of results?
Small price to pay.
Yeah. 36A to a 38B in 3 weeks. Here's Renee, 36C, current size. Why is she messing with this stuff? She wants to be bigger than a C? Jesus. Where do you see pictures, Gary?
There are no pictures. I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you there's no pictures.
Oh. I could have told you that. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, thank
you. All right, bye.
I mean, it's cool.
Here's Wayne Siegel, man.
Okay.
Wayne, you want to plug your store? Go ahead, real quick.
Oh, come to see me at Legend Porsche Audi Volkswagen. I'll see you all there.
Yeah, he'll be on
Howard.
He'll be on the World Wide Web.
Howard.
Yeah.
Howard, I have to say something on a personal note. I mean, it really, really works. And you know.
That's personal? You've been saying that the whole time.
No, but I mean, it really.
Yeah, I mean,
really
what's different from what you said before? You sounded like somebody who gets paid by the company.
I don't.
Well, just calm
I
yourself.
work at a hotel.
All right. Honey,
Yes.
we're going to get you down here. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Hold want to see that.
I got to say something on a personal note. It really, really works.
What was the personal note? I thought she was going to say, hey, I really enjoy your show, or, you know. This chick says she uses these pills, too. Tiffany.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a stripper's name.
I'm Red Snapper is my nickname, actually.
Why?
Because, I don't know, my son's father's a chef, and years ago he dubbed me Red Hot and Spicy, so he calls me Red.
And you're using the pills?
Yes, I am.
What did your cup size go to?
I'm a 34B. I'd like to be like a 34 or 36C.
Well, have you grown at all?
Yes, I have. I went from a 32A to a 34B, and I have proof because I did a show that Fox 8 did on me, and they're going to do an update on me in a couple weeks.
Wait, this Fox 8 is all over
what?
this.
This is some group that's put together all this stuff to call us this morning.
No, it's not. I've been calling you for days about this just on my own.
Really?
Yeah.
You swear?
I swear to God, I'm a good person, Howard.
All right.
I really just believe in this. I mean, my mother having died...
It's hard to believe. Your mother died of breast cancer, too?
So why are all these breast cancer girls wanting their breasts to grow?
Well, basically, I'm in a situation where I'm a somewhat attractive person, and I could get work locally, you know, doing like $200 a day conventions, but because I don't
Wait a minute, you got the
convention girl.
Tiffany, you got the same story as the other girl.
No, but it's the truth. I mean...
Where are these conventions?
I could be...
I can't take it.
Who never...
All right, let me get this guy on who wants to play.
What kind of world have we got?
I don't
we really
know.
need breasts to get work.
I don't know.
It's a sales attack on
I
us.
didn't
Don't you think we're getting a sales attack here?
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not.
I swear, on a personal note.
I'm being more inundated than hanging out in Boston at Kenmore Square with the Scientologists. What?
I'm not sure if you want to go to the homeless game or if we're still doing the breast thing. You know, Kielbasa Queen is here with her new breast, and she brought a friend who's 112 centimeters.
Centimeters?
Yeah, she likes to give it in metric.
When did we start measuring people in centimeters?
She does that.
This is America.
Could you tell us that in inches?
Yeah, 54.
You know what? I was prepared to do the homeless game right here because I know I got a guy on hold, but, you know, maybe let's wrap this up. Let Kielbasa Queen come in and show us her new breast.
Since breasts are on the table.
Since we're sort of busy on a breast theme. Hey, by the way, before they get in here, or as they're coming in here, you know what I can't figure out?
What?
Did you see this story in the newspaper? You know how, like in Los Angeles all the time when you watch TV, they break in on the news and they have a live car chase going on, and they have the helicopter following the car and the police and all that? So here in New York, they start doing it. CBS, Channel 2. Yesterday is following a guy on a motorcycle, a Suzuki. Guy's doing about 120 on his motorcycle. Girls, just take a seat and then I'll talk to you. Wait a second. So, this guy's doing about 120 miles an hour on his motorcycle with a helicopter following him. He lost the helicopter. He actually got away from him, and now the cops can't find him.
You're kidding.
How do you ditch?
I thought you could never get away from a helicopter.
I don't know.
But in New York, probably you can. See, it's wide open in Los Angeles.
I know.
Unless you can't fly into certain airspaces.
But how could no?
What, he was
going so fast that he hopped off his bike and they don't know where he went.
Oh, he hopped off the bike.
Yeah.
So he wasn't on the roads anymore.
Yeah, but still a copter can see everything from the air.
No, but you can duck into buildings and down.
No, he didn't duck into a building.
But you're still
how
on
do
the
you
street.
know?
I read the newspaper. The guy just got off the exit ramp, drove into some neighborhood, and they lost. He went too fast.
He ran into a building.
Yeah, something, but how do you lose him?
How do you lose a helicopter?
How do you not see him? They don't even know where he got off his bike.
Have you seen the buildings in New York?
I don't
They're very
know.
close together, Howard.
This is in New York. This is like, this wasn't in the city. This is in,
It's pretty ridiculous.
This is in Jersey. Come on, wait a second.
In Jersey? What part of Jersey?
I'm telling you, this is crazy. Hold on, I got to find the article.
You think they could narrow down the area and surround it so fast?
Right, I got to find the article. I'll find it if I talk to the ladies.
That guy should call him.
Because he knows how to get away.
Yeah, that guy who got away from the copter, I'd like to talk to you. All right, ladies, this is Kielbasa Queen. She was in our movie. She swallowed. Anyone who saw my movie, Private Parts, knows Kielbasa Queen swallowed a huge 12-inch kielbasa.
It's her birthday.
I know it is. Everybody knows that.
Happy birthday
It's a national holiday. Kielbasa, when did you get the breast implants?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? And you were what? What were you, an A cup?
Yeah.
You were. And they sagged, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what'd you get, saline?
Mm-hmm.
Mine is the right one.
And what are you, D?
Double D. Double D.
Double D? You going to show me? Let me see him.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, she's so proud.
Oh, my God. Look at the size of those things.
I own the
they
right
do look
one.
good.
And they're bouncy.
Aren't they good?
Yeah, I mean, they're a little they look like they're. It looks like your breasts are a little tight.
Ouch. Yeah, because they're new.
They're new also, but I mean, he went real big. Yeah.
When she's in town.
We live together.
Right. And you mess around together.
Wow.
Yeah. And did you get implants too?
No, I don't need them.
What are you again? What is your bra size?
A double D.
Oh, you're a double D. Sure. And
so are you happy with them too?
I was born this way.
No, I meant hers. Her new one.
I own the right one. The general owns the left one.
And let me ask you something. Your act is, she swallows kielbasa, but you swallow balloons, right?
That's right.
And who taught you this? Did Kielbasa Queen teach you this?
No.
You just happened to do it?
I found out by doing a 69.
Wow.
That it went down that way.
Wow. Whatever that means. So anyway, you swallow balloons. Do you swallow the whole balloon?
No, you saw me, about 2 feet.
Let me see you do 2 feet of balloon. Just for the hell of it. As long as I'm sitting here.
I was amazed by this the last time.
Yeah. Two of you
got one of these real long tube-like balloons.
Yeah, like you make a dog out of
balloons, right?
Yeah.
Animal balloons. Well, Kielbasa, congratulations on your breasts. All right, watch her. She's going to swallow the balloon.
Here it goes.
What if that thing, breaks?
Ow!
Oh, my God.
Ow!
She's taking 2 feet of balloon down there.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh. Wow.
I think I just learned something.
And who's the blonde with you? Good-looking girl. What's your story?
I'm a friend of
Kielbasa
Queen, and my name is Lisa Lips.
Uh-huh.
Porn star.
Oh, you're a porno star.
Lisa Lips.
And what porno are you in?
Which one?
Just
give us some names.
I've done
quite a few.
Couple hundred.
Oh, really? Where are you from, Jersey?
112 triple L.
You live in Vegas, and you met with the girls, and they brought you in here?
Actually, I met them online.
And what's your story? You have implants also? Oh, yeah, look at that. Now, how big are you?
112 triple L.
112 triple L. See, there's a lot of girls who get implants, like obscenely big implants.
Yeah, but they look really good on her, though.
Let me see. Take off your top. Look at the size of these things. Oh, my God.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, my God. And look at the middle of your chest, though. It looks like the skin is all stretched out.
It is.
Is it painful? No. Really? And you can't exercise or anything with those things?
Yes, I can.
You can? Wow.
You're going to feel them. They feel really good.
Oh, my God.
Really? I don't know, man. They're a little frightening.
I don't know.
But you're going to get those reduced when you get out of porn, right?
Well, when I get,
Yeah, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can't walk around like that.
Yeah, evidently, some guys...
No,
but not forever.
No, not forever.
It's a freak show.
Have them down to my
Gravity
knees.
sucks.
Now they still look good.
What doctor is willing to do that to you, though?
Dr. Johnson in Houston, Texas.
Really?
Dr. Johnson.
The doctor that
Dr. Johnson.
Dr. Bellin.
Well, very good. Dr. Bellin did a nice job. Dr. Johnson, I question why he would make someone that big, but I guess he'll give you whatever you want.
I guess as long as the price is right.
Now, did you have to gradually go up to that, or do you?
Yeah, no, I didn't do this all at once.
I was going to say.
No,
I'm proud of yourself. I think you're like those guys in Africa who stretch their ears and stuff.
Yeah,
You got to do it.
First, you start with a very little plate.
Yeah. What were you originally? What cup size?
A D cup.
You were a D.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh, but that looked nice.
But they weren't as pretty. They didn't stand up. They weren't as nice then.
And also on the stripping circuit, you probably weren't as in demand.
Exactly.
Right. Can a guy lie on top of you when you have basketball-sized breasts?
Yes.
You can.
Mine are soft. They're not.
They are
they're
soft.
not hard. They're not.
Beautiful.
Did you want to feel?
Or you just don't want to crush her.
Yeah, I'll take a feel. Sure. Would you mind if I feel it?
I'd love it if you.
Really? Okay, yeah. I like to see what they feel like. Sure, why not? What the hell else I got to do? It's Friday. All right, this is Lisa Lips.
My God.
And you can see her in porn movies?
Let me see the size of these things. Wow, look at the size of them.
Lord.
They're huge. I mean, they really are big. How old are you?
28.
28? Okay, let me see those. Oh, God. Yeah, let me see.
Careful, they're going to explode.
Well, they are, they feel weird. I'm sorry, what, squeeze, all right, hold on, let me see. All right. Do you feel anything when I do this? Does it feel, Jackie, come here, you got to touch me. Come here.
I hate touching.
Oh, come on, Robin, you got to see this.
Robin, you can touch
I see it, and that's enough for me.
Really? All right. Well, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for letting me touch those. Those are huge.
They've got to hurt, Howard.
Don't they look painful?
Gary, you want to touch them? Come on over here. Come on over. Come over here and do it. Come over here, Lisa. Gary, you got it. This is wild. This is not even this is unbelievable.
Baba Booey.
No, go like this. Like this. This is what I do. Look at that.
How much they weigh, Gary?
Isn't that something?
They're like, yeah, they're really heavy.
Maybe I'm sick, but I like it. I would like to mess around with her sexually with those things. Sure, why not?
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, me too. It's nice. Yeah, my wife doesn't let me date though.
I know.
All right, thank you. Beautiful. The things. It's like I have a huge hand and I cannot even get my.
No, you can't palm those.
No.
You know how big they are? They're the size that the that Carol Alt's breast grew to in the movie.
Yeah. Hey, how do you look naked? How do you look like from the waist down? What are you wearing, a thong?
No, I don't have anything.
Let me see. Pull your pants down if you don't mind. She's a porn star. She don't care. Let me see. See how the whole package looks. Let me see. I can't see you. Oh, there you go. Hey, you see? Oh, wow. Look at that. I'll do you. I'll do you.
How do I look?
Jackie's holding a basketball up to his chest. All right, anyway, so you recommend this operation to the girls out there?
Yes.
You do. You're happy with it? Okay. Well, it's a whole breast morning. When we come back, we're going to have the homeless game. You guys want to plug anything?
You can see my internet website. We have my new breasts online.
You can actually see pictures of them?
Yes.
Over 200 new pictures.
For the first 100,000 people that are listening today that sign up for the website, we have a special. They get the CD that has all the video on it, over 1,000 celebrity nudes on it.
Really?
Yes.
All right, well, what is the address of that?
It is www.kqueen.com.
kqueen.com.
Yeah, don't make them spell Kielbasa.
No.
Yeah, we'll never get that. And Lisa Lips, you have something you want to promote?
I have my website, which is lisalips.com.
Boy, everybody's got a
We're
website.
linked to each other.
You know, but I built mine. I built mine from scratch.
Just like your breast. It's very good. All right, girls, congratulations on everyone's breasts and various websites.
Oh, and Howard, we have some gifts for you. From our website store.
Oh, look at you. Well, aren't you the businesswoman?
We have the male blow-up doll, the female blow-up doll. We have the
present for Robin.
tie.
You know, it all started from one Kielbasa.
That's right.
Now,
For the guys.
yes, beautiful. Anyway, listen, girls, congratulations on the various things you're selling. And let me tell you something. It's quite a remarkable story here in the United States.
Howard, did I bring my kielbasa for nothing? You know, everyone loves
You want to do it? Go ahead, do it real quick.
You gotta see this.
I need to
Yeah, we
learn
got the whipped cream.
This I don't know. I'm not.
You've never seen this?
You've never seen
No,
this?
I have seen it. I've seen it in the movie and everything, but I came because I wanted to see it up close.
All right, here you go.
For a
Maybe get some
treat.
She loves to do it. Go ahead. Put the kielbasa down your throat. Pretend it's me. There you go. Here she goes. Ooh.
Oh, my God.
That's
Always amazing.
Where's it go?
Where does it go?
Always amazing.
Where does it go? You know, the smell of that kielbasa makes me want to vomit.
I don't know. Why she started with this, I don't know.
Now, why a kielbasa? Good for you.
Why not?
It's meaty.
You know, I've been to throat doctors, ear, nose, and throat guys. They try to put like a little probe down my throat.
Right.
I vomit.
Scream.
I literally vomit.
We've trained our gag reflexes.
You know my favorite part of her act is, Howard, which she hasn't done in a while? I like the way she warms up with like a half a dozen hot dogs.
We didn't bring hot dogs.
It's all right. We'll do it another time. Next time. There'll be something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Kielbasa Queen, Lisa Lips. And what is your name?
Dallas Deep Throat.
Dallas Deep Throat. Thank you so much. When we come back, Robin, the homeless game.
Thank you.
All right. As promised.
To feel this warmth in your breasts, making them grow larger and larger.
Howard Stern.
Such a wonderful feeling, such a carefree feeling. Both breasts become fuller and fuller, almost uncomfortable. As both breasts continue to grow, lifting upward and growing outward in all directions.
Thanks to Howard.
Your breasts are becoming larger and larger now.
Because of Howard.
Your heart is pulsating and pounding, and both breasts are growing moment by moment, minute by minute, almost as if you had a heart twice as large.
Saline, silicone, soy. The only S in breast augmentation is Stern. The Howard Stern Show.
I'm Jean Benet, and if you stay tuned, I'll reveal the name of my killer before the show's over. Deal? But I'm gonna wait until later, okay? Because I don't want to miss a minute of the Howard Stern Show.
Tonight's a kick-ass episode of the E! Show. The Evaluators return. Don't miss tonight's Powerhouse episode when our Cracker Jack team of evaluators skillfully dissect a young woman. Nothing is better than taking a woman.
Poor sad guy.
Yeah. Where ugly guys get to dissect women. Tonight, the woman claims she's better looking than Pam Anderson. See Ralph demonstrate fat on her stomach with a real laser pointer. See Judge Hank the Dwarf in a bunny suit. It's Sex Friday, baby. Tonight on E! Hey, Jackie, his way too many Heineken Martling is Two Filthy Joke CDs. Sergeant Pecker and the Joke Man are only $12 plus $4 U.S. shipping. Also on cassette, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Tuesday night, April 21st, it's Jackie at the Westchester Broadway Theater in Elmsford, New York. For information and cyber CD samples, visit jokeland.com. And yes, next Friday we're giving away a trip to Mexico with tons of porno stars where they'll be naked by the pool and you watch them actually shoot porno. It's for guys with small penis. But first, the game everybody loves to play, it's the homeless game.
Oh, time for me to get some money.
Get your money out.
Get your money out, baby.
Yep.
Matter of fact, then after that, we're going to talk to a guy who swears he knows who killed Kurt Cobain from
I thought
Nirvana.
he committed suicide.
No, he says no way. He claims in a new book that he was killed, and he'll go into it. I don't even know how he's not being sued over this book, because he's claiming that Courtney Love had something to do with it.
I know, that's in a documentary, too.
I know. I mean, I've been hearing that rumor for years, but I always considered it to be one of those dumb things. I mean, the cops could figure out if she was involved, couldn't they?
I should hope. And they could figure out whether it was a suicide or not.
You would think, but this guy says he has evidence. Evidence.
He's got stuff the police didn't.
It was sabotage. Steven says that Courtney Love's whole album was written by Kurt Cobain, and that when he died, she can't make another album because
they've got another album coming out.
He says it's not going to be any good.
You'll have to see. Everybody's waiting to see.
All right, well, we'll see what this guy has to say. And we'll ask him, how is it that he's not being sued? Douchebag says what?
What?
Hey, you want to play?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Are you the guy I had on before?
Yep.
All right. You're, what's your name?
Kieran.
Kieran, okay.
Kieran?
Yeah, when you keep on beering, Kieran.
Well, how many does he have to get?
2 out of 4.
He has to get 3 out of 5.
Okay.
My girlfriend promised me oral if I win.
All right. Well, if you win, you're going to go to the Rainforest concert with Sting, of course, and Elton John, Billy Joel, James Taylor. Anybody who wants tickets, 212-247-7800, but you get to play for the tickets.
Excellent.
All right. And if you lose, your girlfriend gives us oral.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
All right, here we go, Robin. You can play, too. This, listen to this guy. He'll answer 2 questions. These are freebies. This is so you get an idea who we're dealing with. Okay.
Who is Ronald Reagan?
Movie star and ex-president.
Oh, boy. Good.
This guy's smart.
Let's hear the second question.
How many states are in the United States of America?
54.
All right.
Well, he's not so smart. Everybody knows the answer is 56.
Game is on.
Runs the gamut.
Just when I thought he knew something. Okay, best 3 out of 5, okay?
Yep.
Here we go.
What is H2O?
Won't know it.
We'll know it.
Yes.
He'll know it.
Won't know it.
Really? You don't think he'll know that?
No.
I say he will.
All right, I'll take all 3 of you on.
Really?
$20 ahead.
$20 ahead?
$20 ahead.
Okay, baby, you're on.
How sure I am.
Look at her.
What do you know? Did you hear this before?
Of course not.
All right, come over there. Dude, what are you saying?
He'll know.
Okay, I'm with you. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
What?
$60.
Oh, is that fun?
Robin owes me 20. I'm just keeping track of my own bets.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, good start, Robin.
Well, here we go.
You're down
I'll
60.
Make it up.
It's the weekend.
Sir, you have 1 right answer.
Yes.
What do you call a woman who is married to a king?
He'll know that.
I say he knows this.
Oh, come on.
If he knew water.
But he's weird.
You want to go 20 with everybody?
No.
I call her Lucky.
Mrs. King.
Oh, you know, that could be...
That could be it.
That would be right.
I say
but
anybody...
We're looking for Queen, right?
Dude, do you think he did it?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you'll know it? Okay. I know he did it. He's got to be guilty of something. I'm way ahead of all of you. All right, here we go. Nobody's taking counter bets.
No.
Princess.
Ooh.
Oh, I made my money back.
Big money.
Oh, he's unpredictable.
Damn.
So you only have 1 out of 2. Here we go. Next question.
60.
What is paper made out of?
All right, he doesn't know it.
No, he won't.
What
No
are we
way.
accepting
No
for
way.
this?
Trees. Wood.
Trees.
Anything. Right.
Could it be cardboard again?
No. You say he doesn't?
No.
Nah.
I say he does.
Yeah.
I'll bet you money.
Want to go 20 on it?
Although he didn't know Queen.
He didn't know princess. I mean, he didn't know queen, yes.
Yeah.
But he
knew
wasn't that-
water. He knew water.
Yeah, he knew water.
He knew H2O, but he's a science major.
See? So he could know what papers made of.
I hate to agree with her, but I do.
I think he does know it.
You think he does?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought Robin was saying he doesn't know it.
That's what I thought you said.
I don't think he knows it.
Oh, you want to bet? I'll go 20 with you.
All right.
He does.
All right, you want to go 20?
You want to go 22?
Sure.
Oh, crap. It's the weekend. I won't have any money.
Fred, what do you think?
I say no way.
All right, so I'll do
Okay, do it with Fred, and I'll do it with Howard.
Okay. $20.
I say he doesn't, you say he does.
And what do you say on the phone?
No way.
No way. You're with Robin.
Yeah.
Trees.
Ooh.
I am
Oh, come on.
Robin, you owe me 40.
Let's go gambling, Howard.
Hey, we're on a roll today, baby. The game is long, though. I was once down 100 and came back.
Oh.
Dude, you only have 1 out of 3.
Oh, man.
How are you going to get 3 out of 5? You got to get the next 2 right.
Oh, gee.
Impossible.
All right, let's go.
You ought to bet
I'm
with
not
me.
even worried about him. I'm down so far.
Yeah. What are you down now?
$100.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, no, you only done
80 bucks.
80 bucks. Okay.
I thought I'd bet with Jackie, too.
Well, you're lucky you didn't.
Point to your proboscis.
All right, he won't know this.
Won't know it.
Definitely not.
No.
Everybody's saying no?
Absolutely not.
No money on this one?
How do we know?
Why is John doing visual jokes?
Yeah.
How do we know?
Yeah, how do we know what he's going to do?
What is he pointing at?
Why can't he say, what is a proboscis?
Right. What part of your body is the
Yeah.
He's going to answer the question, guys.
Okay. I say he cannot answer.
He can't answer.
No way.
Okay. What do you say, sir?
No way.
Okay, here we go.
Jackie, you're over there umming?
Okay, no, I don't want to.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
My nose.
Whoa.
I should have gone.
come on.
Amazing.
I should have gone for
Oh,
So
No.
should I. I'm sitting there saying no way, but
How do you
this guy's freaky.
How do you not know Queen and know
Dude,
proboscis?
you don't win the tickets.
Oh, come on.
You
Give me one more
lost.
chance, Howard.
All right, one more. This is it. If you get it right, you win the tickets.
All right.
All right.
This is sudden death.
Yeah, because you only have 1 out of 4.
Oh,
Good God.
Here we go. Sudden death.
guy's a genius.
Name 5 senses.
Oh, dear.
No, definitely not. Definitely.
I don't know.
I'll drive this guy to the rainforest if this guy
I just say no because it's just too much room to answer.
How many
No
you
one
got to
answered
get,
that.
5.
5.
But let's.
Well, you want to bet?
You think you say he'll get 3?
I think he could.
Oh, I know he'll get 3.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll get 3.
All right, you don't think he'll get 3?
I don't think he'll get 1.
Ooh, that's for you.
So, dude, you're saying he doesn't know any?
Nope.
Okay. All right, let's just see what
There
happens.
was another guy, remember, who answered this question, got them all wrong.
All right, let's see.
Wait. So
Wait.
$20 says he won't get 3. You say he'll get 3.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Sight, smell, hearing,
There we go. I got my money.
and sound, I think.
You got 3.
I'm
didn't
even
get
with
'em all.
Jackie.
Yeah, you get the tickets.
Yeah.
You're even with Jackie.
He's the only guy that's answered that.
He got 3 of them.
Did he say hearing twice? Like
Yeah, he
sound
said
and hearing?
sound and hearing.
But he got 3.
He said sight, smell, hearing, sound.
The last guy said earth,
Yeah.
fire.
Right.
All right, dude, you got rainforest tickets.
Thanks, Howard.
All right.
One more
Right.
question.
Yep.
That woman you had on that you had dominated?
Yep.
What's the name of that movie?
It's funny. I just found that tape last night. It's called. It's by Bruce Seven.
Bruce 7.
And it's called The Domination of Shane, or Shane's Biggest Embarrassment or something. Something like that.
Shane's Biggest.
All right. I got to go.
Thanks, Howard.
All right.
F. Jackie.
Hey. Bye.
Come on,
Hey.
I got to get back some money.
All right, here we go.
Any more questions?
If you bump your cranium, where would you have hurt?
Uh-oh. He knew proboscis.
I say he knows it.
Yes.
Yeah, he would have to know that then.
Go ahead, Robin. Take us all.
He's so dicey.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not doing it.
Just bump your. That sounds like bump your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll get it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think my knee.
Ooh.
Do it.
See?
Stand there and watch
it's
him.
unpredictable.
Do it.
You got to get some balls on.
I know. This guy's so hard, though. He's hard to guess.
He is. How does he know proboscis?
And not cranium.
We should make a rule that we have to bet on everyone.
No, we'll be wiped out.
All right, here we go.
Name a country in Europe.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
All right. I
Yes.
say
I say
you can do
yes.
this. I say you can do
Anybody say no?
Fred?
Nah, he's got to know.
All right, I say he can do it, too.
All right.
Here we go.
let's see.
France.
All right,
Hey,
you
he
got
did it.
that one. All right.
All
What's
right.
next?
What does CD stand for?
No way.
No?
No. I'll bet you owe me 40. I'll bet you 40 that he can't answer what CD stands for.
All right, let's do it.
All right? The answer is compact disc. Am I correct?
Right.
Okay.
What if he says computer disc?
No.
No, it's compact disc.
It's compact
Or
disc.
certificate of deposit.
I'll go with
CD.
I'll go with either one of those. Okay?
You're saying no, I'm saying yes.
Are you going 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, Fred. What are you saying?
I don't think he knows. Your choice.
You know what? He ain't going to know it.
Okay, here we go. $40 between me and Robin.
CD. Compact disc.
Ooh, you're even. How did he know that? Oh.
And he doesn't know
What am I going to learn
cranium.
to go with my God?
Now I've only got to get rid of this 20 I owe Fred.
And he doesn't know
Wow. You see? You took some balls. Come back, kid.
He threw us off with Princess, man.
He's scary.
No way he should have known
You
that.
could have made a lot of money on this guy.
Yeah.
And he said it 3 times, and you didn't think he was going to come through.
Right.
But there's no logic to this game.
No.
None at all.
All right, let's go to the next question.
Who is the Vice President of the United States of America?
He won't know.
Wait a minute.
I say he does. You don't think he knows? He knows compact disc.
I just don't think
Yeah,
he's
maybe you're right.
vice president.
You know what? I think I'm with you. I'm afraid of this guy.
Do you think he'll name any vice president?
He's going to name whatever he says.
I don't think he'll know.
He's going to name.
Do you think he knows?
He's going to
Yeah,
say
okay.
Gates or something.
All right, here he goes.
Bush.
Who is the vice president? Gore.
Jeez,
Ooh.
this guy's amazing. Thank God I didn't put that in
He must have access to a TV.
Obviously.
See, I thought he did know it, but I was afraid.
Yeah, see, this is what he does to
All right,
you.
let's get
We're not
aggressive.
being very ballsy. Come on, let's
Yeah,
try
let's
it.
get better.
Wimped out because this guy's beating us.
All right, here we go.
Where does pork come from?
Knows that.
Yes.
He knows everything.
Gotta know that.
He could be president this
I say he knows it.
Yes.
Want to bet?
He just got Al Gore. That's why you're saying that.
Yeah, but also, I mean, you know.
Come on.
He's a black guy, right?
Big pork chop. Come on.
Black guys love pork.
Where does pork come from? Yeah, he's going to know.
Yeah, he knows.
Oh, I'd love to take the action.
Pigs.
Come on.
He just
but
said it,
knows.
pigs.
Yes, all right.
All right, here we go. Next question.
What vegetable is a pickle made from?
He knows that.
He knows this.
I say he doesn't.
All right, I'll take you
I'll
on.
say
$20.
he doesn't, Fred.
20 bucks.
Okay, I say he does.
You
All right,
say
here we
he
go.
doesn't?
Doesn't. 20 with Fred.
All right, here we go.
From a pig.
Pig, he said.
And I said what?
You said
I
he
said
would
he
know
does.
it. Yeah, I got $20 from you.
I got 40
Wait a
with
minute.
Fred.
Wait a minute. He just said from a pig?
A pig.
That's not even
Are
a
you
vegetable.
sure and Fred that
Want me to
back?
run it again?
Yeah, let's make sure there's two
Wasn't that
pig
Piggle?
Hold on.
in. From a piggle.
From a piggle. Oh, here we go. Maybe he said a piggle.
What's a pickle made from?
From a pig.
From a pig.
What?
That's what he said.
I can't even figure out why he would say that.
There's got to be some wires crossed in his
Way
That's why I'm betting on every one now. I'm going to make me some money.
Me too.
Because it
I'm
don't
up
make a
40.
difference. You got a 50-50 chance with this guy.
I'm looking at Norris's money from me.
Here we go.
How many members were in the Beatles?
Oh, he doesn't know this.
He don't know it.
He doesn't
I'm going to
know
go on and I'm going to say $20 he knows.
I'll
Will you take my 20 with me,
take
Fred?
20 with all of us.
I'll go 20 with you that he does.
Oh, you say he does? Okay, I say
All
he
right,
does.
I got 20 with Fred.
All right, I got it with Jackie. All right, here we go.
5.
Yeah!
Okay.
Why do they always say that?
Jackie, you owe me 20.
Ow,
And Robin owes me 20.
All right, come on.
All right, here we go.
One more so I
I'm
can
even.
get even.
All right, here we go.
Why did you say 5?
No logic to the homeless.
Well, because of Cousin Brucey.
He's thinking of the
Or-
Rolling Stones.
He's a George Martin fan.
Wait a minute. Who is that guy who was the fifth Beatle?
George Martin.
Sutcliffe.
Here we go. Actually, I think it's about 12 Beatles. Murray the K claimed to be one, too.
That's right.
Cousin Brucey, I think, tried to work his way in. All right, here we go.
Ringo's out.
How many cards are in a deck?
He'll know this.
Yeah.
I say he won't.
All right, let's go.
I'll say he
20 bucks.
Right?
$20 you're on.
You say he won't?
Yeah.
He knows. 20.
Here we go.
52.
Thank you.
All right, I'm even with you,
I'm
Rob.
even.
I should have bet 40.
At least
I'm
he has
even
his
with everyone.
priorities together.
I was down $80. I'm at
Jackie,
zero.
you owe me 20.
Yeah.
Robin owes me nothing.
Fred owes me 20.
Here we go.
Name the 2 most popular political parties in America.
Oh,
I say he doesn't know it.
I don't think he does either.
I'm going to bet he does, and he's going to say something
20 with me?
stupid. Yeah.
All right,
20
baby.
with me, Jack?
Does I say he does? So I can bet with you if you want.
Okay, I'll bet with Fred. 20 with Fred.
And what did I bet?
20 that he doesn't know.
Okay, here we go.
I'm saying he does.
All right, here we go.
Fox Network.
Republican and Democrats.
Thank you.
All right, Jackie, we're even.
Fred.
Yes. Damn. This guy, he comes out with crap.
I know.
Oh, he's
great.
I was so scared from when it started. He was going to be.
I mean, you still don't know. You're never sure with this guy.
Yeah, he said princess.
He said pickle.
Pig.
That might be the worst answer of the of all the games.
All right, here we go.
Name me one food that is considered poultry.
Uh-oh.
No.
Won't know.
Won't know. I say no.
$20, Howard.
All right, 20, you're on.
Anybody else?
I say he does.
All right, $20.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Broccoli.
Thank you.
Jackie, you owe me 20.
And I just said pickle and pig.
Broccoli.
What an idiot I am.
He's not good with food, this guy. Hey, let's give somebody else a chance to win some Rainforest tickets.
We got more questions?
We might. Elliot.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, I'll get you. This is your one bonus question.
All right, cool.
All right, this is for Rainforest tickets.
All you have to do is answer one correct.
Just answer one correctly. Here we go.
All right, great, man.
Okay.
Well, poultry. Steak.
Gee, he was still wrong.
He was
twice.
still. What did he say? Steak?
Steak.
Oh.
Well, at least he was moving in the right direction.
Yeah, broccoli and steak.
Right.
Here we go.
How many dimes are in $1?
Okay. Now, let's go to Elliot first. Elliot, will he know this?
Oh, gosh. I'd say he will.
I think he'll know this.
I think he'll know it, too.
Yeah.
Everybody agrees. Let's see.
10.
Oh.
All right. All right, you're going to the Rainforest.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, hold on.
Listen, Howard.
Yep.
You guys, I just wanted to tell you guys are the best show in the radio history, the history of radio. You know, and I've been listening to you since you started the simulcast in Philadelphia. You know, and you tell me after a lot of hard times, a lot of great laughs, and I really appreciate it.
Apparently, this is the anniversary of our first foray into Philadelphia.
How do you know that?
Somebody just faxed it to me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How many years have we been on in Philadelphia?
No, that's way off. It was November of '86.
You sure? This guy says it was on April 18th of 1986.
I was sophomore.
We've been on in Philadelphia 50 years?
Hold on, guys. I hear this book. Hold on.
All right.
I was a sophomore in high school, so I guess that's...
and now what are you?
I'm 27.
What?
Our first day on Philadelphia was August 18th of '86.
All right, nobody's
Wow.
right.
Man.
I'll bet $20.
Pickle.
Hey, but anyway, thanks for the nice words. Hold on.
All right, man.
Okay. He's right, by the way. We are the best thing on radio.
In the history of radio.
We are. What was better than us? Nothing. There is nothing.
Arthur Godfrey.
All right, maybe. He had a banjo. Admittedly, I should have studied banjo as a child. All right, you want to give somebody else a chance?
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't even have anybody else on the line.
Nobody's making any money.
Oh, here's somebody. Let's see.
Is anybody up? I'm even.
I'm even.
Let's see.
Fred, you getting any money out of this?
Jason.
I don't know.
You want to play?
Sure.
All right. One question, you get it right, you go to the rainforest.
Okay.
All right, here we go. You actually go to the actual rainforest. No.
Not the concert.
Yeah. Wait for Sting and that guy with the big lips. All right, here we go.
What is the anus?
Oh, he hasn't been good with body parts, but he knew. I say no.
I say no.
I say yes.
Really?
I'll bet you 20. Oh, he's not betting. Wait, anybody want to bet me?
I'm wavering on this one, man. I mean, he must have heard that somewhere along the line.
All right, you say no?
I say no.
All right, I'll go yes. $20.
Wait, Fred, what are you saying?
I'm willing to go either way. It doesn't make a difference.
I say he knows.
All right, I'll say no just to take a bet.
All right.
All right, we're on.
$20 with you.
And what did you say, dude?
Yes.
He said yes.
You said yes.
Fred says yes.
All right, I say no.
And did I say yes?
Oh, no, you said no. I said yes. Okay, here we go.
Oh, the anus. Not too sure what the anus is.
Take a guess.
Maybe it's coins.
What did
Thank
you say?
you.
The what?
Coins.
Coins?
Yeah.
I thought he said colon.
All right, what did this
Still doesn't count. You owe me $20.
I owe Robin 20.
Fred owes me 40. I like that.
Jesus.
You guys went. Oh, what did you have a previous
Hammered,
bet?
yeah.
Jackie owes me 20.
Yeah.
So, dude, what did you bet?
He bet yes. He did know. So he's wrong.
All right, you can go anyway. Who cares? Hold on, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Does he know what an anus is?
Howard.
Yeah.
We have only one more pair of tickets for the rainforest to give away.
Whatever.
There's a newsflash.
So.
All right.
Joe, you want to play?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
What tall building in New York has the initials WTC?
He won't know that.
I don't think he'll know it either.
But he might use the subways, and there's a World
He'll
Trade
say Empire
Center
State Building.
stop.
Yeah. I say he doesn't know.
Did the last guy know?
I don't think so.
Come on, Robin, give me a shot at my 20. I say he doesn't know.
I don't think he knows either.
Oh. That shouldn't stop you in this game.
Bet your horse, Robin.
Bet my horse.
Yeah.
You know what? He's so unpredictable. I'm going to say yes, Howard.
Okay, you want to go 20?
I'll go 20.
All right.
Because I'm playing with Fred's money.
Okay, here we go.
World Trade Center.
Wow.
Jackie, you're even with me.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a big one.
Finally went with my gut.
Man.
Dude, you got it wrong, but you can go to the rainforest.
All right,
guys.
thanks a lot.
All right, hold on.
Is that our last set of tickets?
Yeah.
That's it.
Hopefully it's the end of this guy. I can't figure him out.
Oh, he's amazing.
All right, here we go.
Who was the first president of the United States?
Has to know.
I say he knows it.
I say he knows this.
It's impossible to not know this.
All right, here we go.
Lincoln.
First President, George Washington.
Yeah.
He's too smart.
At least he knew that.
Well, he sleeps in the park.
Yeah.
Named after him.
All right, here's one more.
Where is the capital of the United States located?
He'll know this.
Yes.
You think?
Yeah.
Really? Why do you say that?
I think he'll know this.
All right, I say he
He
doesn't.
knew George Washington.
He did, yeah, and then he'll probably just say Washington again. All right, forget it. I'm not putting my money up. Jackie, sit this one out. You're fighting a losing battle. All right, here we go.
Albany, upstate New York.
See,
I could have won my money back. I was going to say that, but I just figured you'd go Washington again.
Did he misunderstand the question? Maybe he thought...
Who cares?
He said Albany, New York. Maybe he didn't understand. Well,
He thinks that's the capital of the United States.
Doesn't understand anything.
That happens to be the capital of New
Well, I
York.
guess New York is the United States.
To him.
It's the world.
How many years are in a decade?
No. I say he doesn't.
No way.
Yes.
All right.
You take us off?
I ain't going everybody.
Oh, come on. You got more money than go.
Come on, you sold some screensavers.
Yeah.
Come
How many screensavers did you sell yesterday?
All right, you bastard.
$20 for all of us?
$20 for everybody.
What is the bet?
The bet is that he doesn't know
I say
decade.
he does.
He said yes.
Okay, here we go.
12 years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get 20 bucks
down to
for
20.
All right.
Down to 20 with
At
Jackie.
least Jackie owes me 20.
You owe me 20 and Jackie
Yeah.
owes me 20.
Okay.
My life.
He wanted to win so badly.
Well,
I could have won it all.
You know.
All right, you had balls. You went for it. You're just stupid. All right, here we go.
I can feel this guy. Shut up, Norris.
How many months are in a year?
I say he knows.
He knows this.
Well, he's going to stick with the 12 concept.
Yeah. Anybody want to bet?
He's going to say 10. What do you say? What do you say, Howard?
I say he knows.
What do you say?
I say he knows.
Yes, he knows.
Well, come on. 20 with all.
Come on,
No,
Jack.
he's going to know this.
All right, here we go. Too
He
late.
says 10. I'm gonna...
Here we go.
12 months.
Yeah. He knew. All right, here's one more. I think we have another question. I don't know how many more.
You're a
Einstein.
man.
What does the H in H2O stand for?
Oh, he won't know this.
I say he won't.
No.
What kind of odds you guys going to get?
Odds. He did know H2O meant water.
But he won't know that it's hydrogen.
Breakdown.
Well, we so smart? Jackie, why don't you bet us all?
What do you think? What do you think?
I'm trying to think what he's going to answer.
You're thinking too much.
Helium.
I say he does not know.
No, I don't.
Okay, let's see. I bet he gets it.
I bet he gets it.
All right.
I know, we're all stupid.
Go ahead, Howard. Bet everybody.
Hydrogen.
Oh, he knew it. He knew it.
Jackie, you had it.
You had it all in the bag, pal.
I wonder if John breaks balls and a few of these he gives.
I don't know. He says he
How the
doesn't.
hell
Makes
did
no sense.
How do you not know how many years in a decade?
How do you not know that a pickle is not a pig?
How do you know poultry?
What is it, John?
The reason why this guy is so great for the game is because he would get something like that.
I know.
I'm not helping him out. He just knows this, and then he doesn't know.
All right, let's go to the next question.
Oh, he's still going?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
What part of the body does a dermatologist take care of?
No way.
No way. Nuh-uh.
Oh.
Come
on, bet.
Come on, Jackie.
Come on, Jackie.
This is it.
Atlantic City Rush. You're like,
There's no way he knows
you're
this.
losing and
There's no way he knows
no,
this.
I bet.
All right, he doesn't want to bet. Okay, here we go. Dermatologist.
He's gonna know it.
He knows this. You know what? I'll eat this piece of paper if he knows this.
Think your teeth.
Teeth.
Thank goodness.
Oh, I wish Jackie.
Some things make sense.
All right, here we go.
Thank God all's right with the world.
Who is Lou Alcindor?
Won't know.
No.
I say he knows.
Won't know. Okay, $20.
$20. Here we go.
Wait a minute, what?
No, I don't think.
Okay, I say he knows. Here we go. $20.
He's a singer, I think.
Thank you.
What's with these black guys?
Howard.
They don't know?
Not a lot of recall.
I wonder if you would have known who Kareem was.
I mean, what is that? I always lose on that. I think every black guy knows who Lou Alcindor is.
Especially from New York.
I mean, come on. Why especially from New York?
Because he was from here.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Lou Alcindor was from California.
No, he went to UCLA, but he was from here.
He went to Boys High, right?
Yeah, Howard, he's from New York City.
He is? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'll bet you 20 I don't know that. All right, here we go. Is that it? It's all done? Well, that's it. I owe you 40.
God, this is over.
And Jackie, you owe me 20.
What torture.
Oh.
Jackie, you owe me 20, and Howard, you owe me 40.
I'm not paying.
20, Fred. Fred owes me 20.
I give you 20.
The total outrage.
Here's a message from one of Howard's good friends.
This is Harvey Firestein, and I want to thank you for sitting down and listening to this tape. What you're about to hear are actual recordings taken from radio and television broadcasts of defamatory statements made about gay men and lesbians. Many of these statements will offend and disturb you, but it's important that we listen to them together, just as it's important that we do something about them. As an openly gay writer and actor working in the entertainment industry, I know the power of media, and I know that defamation in the media echoes throughout our society. When GLAAD, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, asked me to narrate this tape, I couldn't get to the studio fast enough.
What's that address for GLAAD again? What? We're on? You're listening to the Hetero's Hetero, Howard Stern.
Hi, I'm Natasha Henstridge. You know me from Species. Howard likes that movie because after I have sex with a guy, I kill him, which is exactly what Howard would need because if I banged him, it didn't kill him, his wife would. Here's Howard.
All right, baby. Bobby Slayton's going to play the Mike Walker game with us. I got tape of Paula Jones crying. You know, you see her in the newspaper and stuff, but then when you hear her talk, she's got that funny voice. It's like a hillbilly.
Yeah, she's a hillbilly.
She is a hillbilly. Any other person would give up already. Are we rescheduling the guy who wrote the book about who killed Kurt Cobain?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. Because we got so much going on.
Yeah.
In the book, he insinuates stuff. He doesn't actually say.
But I guess you can't say. That would be suable.
Yeah, that would be suable.
Draw your own conclusion.
I know Courtney Love's upset about these books.
And she worked real hard to keep that documentary from getting a lot of airtime.
I can't blame her. But, what do I know? I'd like to hear the accusations anyway.
Yeah, let's see what the guy's got.
Here's Paula Jones crying.
I believe that the grounds for possible appeal are very strong.
You know, her lawyer wrote this down for her. That's why she's crying.
Talk like this.
She can barely read this thing.
I have faith in my attorney's advice.
This is a girl who wants to be known. I mean, what is she suing over? What, a guy propositioned her? And he showed her his penis and she left?
And she kept her job.
Yeah, I mean, what are we talking about? Get over it. My housekeeper said to me, she should get over it. My housekeeper grew up in an impoverished country, had nothing but like dirt on the floor. Those are problems. You watch this stuff on TV, you're like, lady.
And I know that they have my best interest in mind.
If a guy showed you his penis, how could you be so upset years later?
How could you be crying like it happened yesterday, even if it was traumatic?
It's bizarre. I think she's crying because now it means like she's not going to get any more makeovers or media attention.
The good times are gone.
Yeah, where's all the good times?
Despite the continuing personal strain on my family and me, in the end, I have not come this far to see the law let men who have done such things dodge their responsibility.
Oh, she sickens me. Boo-hoo. It's 14 minutes and 59 seconds into my 15 minutes of fame.
That's why it is.
I was shocked because I believed that what Mr. Clinton did to me was wrong. and that the law protects women who are subjected to that kind of abuse of power.
It protects women?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to protect women who have a legitimate case. Where is your sexual harassment?
She didn't get flowers on Secretary's Day.
Oh, well, okay. You didn't say that. Damn. Okay, wait a second. Just so I can clear this up before we play the Mike Walker game. Outlaw cyclist outwits cops on TV. A freeway cop chase filmed Los Angeles style by a pursuing news helicopter stretched from Queens to the Bronx.
All right.
Yesterday.
No, that's not New Jersey.
All right, well, I'm sorry.
The Bronx, anybody can get lost in the Bronx. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. This guy is on a motorcycle. They say he was on a Suzuki doing about, 120 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
A Suzuki Bandit. Well, that's a great ad for Suzuki.
There's an ad, yeah.
Wow.
So, in New York, they got the copter, too. But they never sit and follow criminals. If you've ever seen it, there's no way. You see in Los Angeles all the time, these guys are on foot.
Yeah, but they're on freeways, and they've got wide open streets.
Okay, but listen to this. The guy was on... He was going into the Bronx over the Tri-Borough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the copter's with him.
Right.
All right.
That's you can do.
Yeah. He was zigzagging lane changes and, near misses with big trucks and sedans. And this was on live television yesterday. I missed it.
So what, he just zoomed through the toll booth?
I don't know.
Sounds like they picked him up on the Tri-Borough after he got through the tolls.
What kind of copter do we have?
Well, go on and read. Where did he get lost?
Okay. Oh, you want me to read it to you? I'll just read it to myself. Okay, I'll read it to everybody. Okay, he's zigzag. Okay. Pushing his Suzuki Bandit up to 120 miles per hour, the phantom motorcyclist in a cream-colored jacket outraced the NYPD on the Cross Bronx Expressway. But just as Clark noted, Clark, I guess, is the TV guy, you can't hide from the eye in the sky. I guess you can.
Just as he noted that, the guy disappeared.
The biker made a sharp exit on the expressway and left Chopper 2's camera in a dizzying spin.
Wait a minute.
Off the expressway. That's what I'm telling you.
Now that doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying.
There must have been a building or something in the way.
I don't know.
If all of a sudden he shut off the Cross
How does a building confuse you?
On an exit, they lost him?
Yep. What if he did a U-turn? If they have to turn the helicopter around, he could do a U-turn and get lost between buildings. I can kind of
Yeah, but you don't have to go on a road on.
But the guy's in a copter, dude.
You can go any way you want.
Yeah, but he's still got to turn the copter around.
No, he doesn't. He can just...
By the time the cops and Chopper 2 caught up, the maroon motorcycle was abandoned on Noble Avenue sidewalk. The engine's still running.
And the guy ran into a building.
And the driver was nowhere in sight.
So he probably
But they didn't even see... I'm telling you, they lost sight of him going off the ramp.
Going off the expressway.
Right.
On the exit. I don't know how they did that unless there's... What's on the exit?
Dude, did you see this on TV?
Yeah, I saw it on TV. I was watching the whole thing.
How'd they lose him?
Well, see, they were right near their LaGuardia's airspace, and they had the radio to get permission.
What?
He couldn't fly over without permission.
That's right. Otherwise, they may cause a
plane.
That's not what it says here in the paper.
Well, the guy was watching.
Maybe he was. Why? How does he know what was going on?
No, I was watching it live, and they said, we got to get permission to go into their airspace, so we can't. So by the time they got the permission...
The guy was gone.
The guy was gone, yeah.
Wonder who the motorcycle was licensed to. Doesn't even say.
It was a stolen motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They described the man as a skinny, 5'9", dark-haired, light-bearded man. They don't say if he's white or black. Spanish.
When he ditched the motorcycle, he turned his windbreaker inside out, so that they were looking for
the cream color.
Yellow, cream color, and now they don't know what color it was.
Yeah, he took his jacket off.
Yeah, and turned it inside out.
He ran into a supermarket at the corner of East 174th Street and Noble Avenue. He took his jacket off and he asked for a bag, and he carried a gun in his waistband. He looked like he was in a hurry. He was a Hispanic guy.
But this is a pro.
Well, listen, you guys, I've been listening with you for since the movie, and I've been at work. I'm on vacation. This is the first time I get to talk to you guys over the phone. It's great.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
What were you listening to before the movie?
I used to listen to a local station. I'm up here in Putnam County, Manpack, New York.
Yeah. And you never heard of us before?
Well, I've heard of you, but it just wasn't really. I didn't know how funny you guys were.
Oh.
Okay, so then I saw the movie, and it really just turned me on to you guys. And I love everything that you do.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, there you go, you know. Ivan said the movie would do that for me. Bring me some
this guy.
Bring me some new listeners. That's good. I like that. Makes me feel good.
He's been listening about us. With us. From us.
Fred.
Yeah.
You got a small penis?
Oh, boy.
Want to be in the contest?
I would love to.
All right, we're going to give away, listen to this. This is the best gift we ever gave around the area. A trip to Mexico with tons of porn stars, like 70 naked, really good-looking broads who hang out by the pool. You got to call us if you win, because I want to know what goes on there. They're going to shoot porno movies there all weekend. They're going to be naked all the time.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, if you want to get in on this, you call 1-800-995-2583 if you want to actually pay for a trip, but you could actually win this very expensive trip.
Yep, I hope so.
Yeah. All right, how big are you, under an inch?
Yeah, about 1 or 2, something like that.
Really?
Let's put
When I used to do this, that was inaccurate.
You were right. You're going to win. Hey, Robin always takes her little fingers and goes, this is me with a man. And I used to say, Robin. I guess you were right. All right, you don't mind being naked for the pageant?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Thanks.
You married?
Yes, yes I am.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Mm-hmm. You found some woman to go along with that program.
Midget.
You think?
The Howard Stern Show.
Hey, fellas, you know what? Size does matter. If you've got less than a cocktail franc between those lonely thighs of yours, you're in the running to win the world's greatest prize. An all-expense-paid trip with 70 gorgeous porn stars, just aching to entertain you. Screw Tommy Lee and his softball bat. You're what we're looking for. Yes, honey, you. Don't let that thing chub. It could hurt your chances. Stay tuned for details.
Okay. So let's get Bobby Slayton in here. Let's play a game.
All right.
Have some fun. There's nothing really that big a deal going on in the news. On TV tonight, there's, let me see if there's anything good. I see Regis and Kathy Lee. Oh, here's Bobby. Hey, Bobby, how you doing, man? Take a seat. Relax. All right, don't bring me down, man. How's it going, Bobby?
So meanwhile, get a load of this. So, Lisa Lipp's a porno star?
Yes.
So I see her backstage there in the little green room. She says to me, I hosted the Porno Awards a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I heard that.
So she...
You did, I thought you did that this year.
No, Schimmel did
last
this year.
Oh, yeah, but I thought you were there with Schimmel.
Well, Schimmel did it because I actually took a couple of years off because I tried to do other things. I'm trying to get, on real TV.
You would love in your career, because you're a stand-up comic, you like a sitcom like Seinfeld.
I want a sitcom. No, because every time you watch sitcoms with comics, those based around the comic's personality. And what are they going to call my show? No Friends?
Right.
Every week I have people leave my show because I'm such a dickhead.
Right. You would have a horrible sitcom.
Of course.
There wouldn't be any good times.
It wouldn't be any good times.
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't be Saved by the Bell.
But you would like to host the Academy Awards or the Emmys as opposed to the Porno Awards.
Actually, no. You know what? I shouldn't say that. I'm actually proud of the Porno Awards, but the thing is when I was doing it, it's very funny because I brought...
But doesn't your agent get upset when you host the Porno Awards and you say, hey, we have to elevate your career?
Yeah, and then they try to get me on Make Me Laugh, where the hat with the 3 bells trying to make some fat boy from Iowa laugh in 1 minute.
Did you go on Make Me Laugh or you didn't?
You know what? I got to draw the line somewhere.
What about a sitcom called Mad About Me?
Mad About Me? I would do that.
You would do that?
That sounds like a great
show.
Let
me talk to you about that after the show.
Let me tell you this Lisa Lipp story. So she's back there. So she recognized me from the Porno Awards.
Right.
She says to me, you want to touch my breasts? I said, did you feel those things? They were like watermelons.
They're very, very heavy.
So she shoves my face in her breast. It's rolling on the E! Show.
Right.
So meanwhile, my wife will watch the E! Show.
Right.
She gets so upset about this, which is why I can never bring it to the Porno Awards.
Right.
She gets so mad, if I look at another woman, why are you looking at her? It hurts me. It hurts you. I can't sleep with you. You know how much it hurts me?
Yeah, it's a lot more painful.
You, isn't it, baby?
I tell that to my wife also. We are both in pain. I'm married. I love my wife, but it does hurt me that I can't sleep with some of these beautiful women.
It kills me, man.
I know.
And your wife's going to be with you forever. How come your wife can't grow up and move out and your daughter stay with you? How great would that be? Honey, look at you. Honey, you're 50, you're getting big. It's about time you got your own place. You don't cook, you don't put out.
That's right.
Why don't you get an apartment? We'll see you over the holidays. And me and the kids are watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Right, because that would make sense in your world.
Of course it would make sense.
Absolutely. At some point, your wife moves out and goes on.
I don't know about this logic.
Have you suggested that to your wife?
I can't suggest it. See, you could do that because, you know...
Oh, no, I couldn't. Trust me.
Bobby wants you to try it.
Yeah, Bobby wants me to try his advice. You should get an advice show.
See, it's different, Howard, with you because my wife said, Howard, you know, he has a lot more money than you. So Howard makes fun of his wife. He goes home, he buys her a car every week. You're like Elvis.
Yeah.
You know, he has a car.
Keep her quiet.
Yeah, go to the country club, get a facial.
You got money. What do you do for fun anyway? I haven't seen you in so long. I don't even know. Well, you're always on tour, right? That's what you do. Is that how you make a living? You're always in clubs?
The Rascals this weekend, Zanies next weekend in Chicago. But I'm not here to plug my gigs, Howard.
Right.
Yeah.
But what do you do for real? You know, because I look up to you in a sense because you have a similar life to me. You're married. You do have women coming on to you and everything. It is a dream. It's very difficult. But what do you do to relax?
What I do?
Yeah.
See, look at me. I got the metabolism of like a hummingbird.
Right.
I'm like this all the time.
Right.
It's not just I'm on your show. I walk around this all day, like till like 3 in the morning. Then it's time to go to sleep, and then I get up at 7 and take my kid to school. I'm like this always, which is why I stopped doing drugs because I used to do I do cocaine, and then I would talk so fast only dogs could hear me.
And it was bad for your career.
It would be like a blur. You know, the only thing that I could do for fun is when I'm on the road, I go to my room and I turn on like the Dirty Movie channel.
You do watch Dirty Movies?
Not with
By
the wife.
yourself?
No. Oh, never with your wife.
You see, now Howard understands that, right?
I do.
You can't really watch a dirty movie with a woman. Because, see, if I was watching a movie like that with my wife, I would just want to pleasure myself and keep watching the movie. I don't want to look at my wife and go, you know, it's like, well, I'm already watching this. I'm into this already. But my wife, now what about your wife doesn't watch porno?
No, here's what happens. My wife says to me, like things like, I'd like to go to Scores with you one time and see what you're doing. No way I'm bringing her there. Because I love to go to Scores.
You're not going to be yourself at Scores when she's there,
yeah, I want to have fun.
But at least your wife wants to go. My wife won't do that.
Really? And then my wife says to me, let's watch a porno together.
Right.
So I try it. Now, I don't know if I think my wife's very intelligent. I really do. I mean, she's a Columbia master's graduate and all this kind of stuff. We're watching porno. She goes, I don't understand what's going on. I go, what do you mean you don't understand what's going on?
There's nothing going on. They're having sex.
Right, but she wants a story. She wants a plot.
Watch the Titanic. Watch that you want a story. Watch that 9-hour, that insipid with the Celine Dion music. Watch that you want a story.
Right, so it's very annoying. I find it annoying. I don't even watch Beverly Hills 90210 with my wife.
See,
because she wants to get involved with discussions about it. I don't want that.
My wife will not go to a strip club. As a matter of fact, when I go to Vegas, like there's nothing to do.
Right.
So late at night, there's like, you know, all these comedians are playing. So you get together after the show. I don't really gamble.
Right.
So they go, hey, let's go to a strip club.
Right.
So I did a couple of months ago. My wife goes, well, why do you do that? It's degrading to women.
Right.
What are you talking about? I walk out of there at 4 a.m. I got an erection and no money. Who's getting degraded? My daughter's college education is at Tiffany's Panties. Who's got the problem? What's the matter with you?
That's right. That's absolutely true.
And you know what's really great? My wife won't watch porno. I got to tell you, this is very funny.
You try to watch porno with your wife?
No, she won't watch it. She thinks it's disgusting.
Okay.
Well, that's the point. Look at those breasts. They're not real. That's another point.
Yeah.
There's no story. What's your point?
How do you explain any of this?
So a friend of mine who's a doctor in L.A., he's like one of those Men Are From Mars kind of marriage counselor guys, he said to me when he tells married couples that if your wife won't watch a movie, you should videotape yourself making love.
Oh, no.
Really?
Yeah, he said, because it'll make the woman a little bit more relaxed with her own body.
Yeah.
If she sees herself naked, they should watch other people.
So you've done this?
No. So I take out the camera, and my wife goes ballistic. So, what are you doing? I said, I was going to videotape us. She goes, why would you videotape me making love? And I said, because I thought if I played it back and fast forward, it might look like you're moving. Yeah, you see, women.
So you need marriage counseling. You know, I tried that myself. Yeah, a couple of years ago, I said to my wife, let's take naked pictures. I swear to God, this really went on.
You told me with the Polaroid.
Yeah, with the Polaroid. I got to tell you something. You never saw two hideous people naked.
That's what I'm saying. You scare yourself.
We both look horrible. You got to shave every hair on your body. You know what I mean?
It's a talent to be able to get naked in front of a video.
I mean, there's nothing attractive about it.
I've only been married 10 years. You've been married like 40, 45 years?
45 years.
45 years.
Yeah.
But, you know, to keep the excitement. Now I know that, like, you're...
Yeah, what do you do?
Huh?
What do you do to keep the excitement?
To keep the excitement?
Yeah.
Well, you know, like I said, I'm on the road. I watch the dirty movies.
Right.
But they give you like a 2-minute preview free, which is all I need.
Right.
I don't pay the $9.95.
That's it.
After 30 seconds, I'm zipping up and looking for ESPN. I'm not spending that kind of dough.
That is the truth. You know that about guys, Robin? We only need 2 minutes.
I didn't know that you were getting to the part where you pay.
Do you know it takes me a month and a half to watch a porno movie? That I watch for a couple seconds. And while I'm doing myself, I sit there and I make a deal with myself. I go, ooh, you know what? After I finish,
you should keep watching.
I'm going to keep watching the movie. Then maybe I'll get aroused again. This feels so good.
Right.
Soon as I'm done, the movie goes right off. That's it. So it takes me literally a month and a half.
You know what's hysterical?
Go ahead.
So the Porno Award show, our buddy Paul Fishbud, he puts these out on video.
Yes.
So I brought you one of the videos. Schimmel said he sent in you the one he hosted.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay, so what they do is they have the award show, and they show little clips for best, everything you would imagine. Best couples. There's a new thing, best, you can say this on the radio, best double anal.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, this is why I said, what kind of award show is this? I mean, does someone get up? Are they proud when
They're proud. They thank their parents. They thank God. It's just like the black guys.
Are you kidding?
Really? God, I like to thank the Lord. I like to thank my parents. They do that, but the women are big breasts.
You know what? I'm going to take that tape. I'm going to play some of that on the air.
Funny, yeah.
We got to play these porno awards on the air.
But it was really funny. They show this on the Dirty Movie channel. So I get these comics calling me up. They say they're back in their room. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. They'll really buzz, and they'll turn on the Dirty Movie channel, and they'll watch the Aviator Award show.
Right.
And they'll show clips, and all of a sudden, just as they're about to,
do it.
Just as it's about to all happen, I come out and start telling jokes.
Yeah, that's good. It's not an easy gig. All right, hey, listen, Bobby Slayton is here. He's got a great new CD. When did you come out with that?
Is that with a couple of weeks ago? And a lot of people don't buy comedy CDs.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, unless you're Jeff Foxworthy or Sinbad or, people buy those.
I don't even believe it. I think it's like Scientology. They go out and buy their own books.
Jeff Foxworthy buys his own.
Yeah, I think Jeff Foxworthy buys them all up and then says, hey, I got a #1 CD.
Right.
Howard, look, you know what it's like out there in Middle America. There's people think Roger Moore's a better James Bond than Sean Connery.
Right.
People do the TV Guide crossword puzzle. I can't figure out Gilligan's what? I don't know what this... Talk to more. It's not just the homeless people that are stupid. It's most people, Howard.
Right, exactly. Listen, let me do this game with you, okay? Because we got Mike Walker on the phone.
I love this game. This guy's incredible.
This is fun. This is Mike Walker from the National Enquirer. Give him his intro. Bobby Slayton's in show business. In fact, Bobby's going to be in the Rat Pack movie. He'll tell us about that in a minute.
Yeah, I want to see if Mike has any dirt on that, by the way.
Yeah, you play Joey Bishop in that.
Yeah,
I was going to guess that. I was going to guess which one he was going to play.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I wanted to be Dean or Sammy, but I wasn't right for the part.
Sammy? No,
you auditioned. It didn't work out. Go ahead.
Inquiring minds want to know, has Robert De Niro's obsession with black women gone out of control? Look at me. Wasn't he just seen stalking Wheezy from the Jeffersons?
I want to know.
Strange UFO sighting on government radar turns out to be a hoax. It was actually Charles Grodin's wig, which was pulled from his head during a tornado.
I want to know.
Did Anna Nicole Smith accidentally queef while exercising and blow out the rear wall of her health club? Let's all find out with Mike Walker, gossip editor for the National Enquirer.
All right, we got Bobby Slayton here. Got a brand new CD out called Raging Bully. And the great Mike Walker, of course, who everybody loves.
Oh, man, I love that intro. Listening to Bobby talk about the porno awards, I'm a little brought down. Next week is as you know, I'm going to be celebrity judge at the Miss Hawaiian Tropic contest in Las Vegas.
Yes.
At the Tropicana.
Now, that sounds like fun.
No, that would be fun. And by the way, it's your last chance, Howard. They really want you as a celebrity judge. I could square it with your wife. I could talk to her.
Yeah, my wife. When is this?
Oh, Mike's going to talk to your wife.
You know what he'll end up? He'll end up printing everything in the paper.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Hey, Mike, where is this again? This is in
Las Vegas at the Tropicana Hotel.
And when is it?
It's next weekend.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You got that weekend free.
Does your wife let you go to stuff like that alone?
They asked me to ask you, and I said, I don't think he can get away because I think his wife won't let him go.
I would love to do that.
I'd be willing to talk to her. Look, these young women send a very positive message, Howard, for American womanhood. These are very nice young women.
And your wife's letting you go yourself?
Yes, absolutely, because she understands I have to do this.
I bet you he's diddling lots of broads, but it never ends up in the Enquirer because he works for the Enquirer.
Well, he's the guy who writes the stuff.
I think Mike's afraid to leave the Enquirer. Years ago, he had a job offer. Now he can't go. They got something on him.
By the way, this week on the front page of the Enquirer, the whole George Michael story, the stuff you've never heard.
Good, I was waiting for
that. Well, for instance, which hand did he use?
Really?
Yeah, all the details.
Which hand did he use?
The right hand.
Yes.
How do you know that?
Right hand. No surprise there.
That's in the police report, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And, however, what the well-dressed man is wearing when you're doing one of these tidy, bold cruises, you definitely do not wear underwear. George was not wearing underwear. And here's the detail of details, Howard. That allowed the cop to see the, what do you call him, nicoderm patch on his right butt cheek.
Oh, he's trying to stop smoking.
Yeah, it's a positive message. Cruise public toilets if you have to, but remember, smoking is dangerous.
Bobby, what do you make what's with you and the gays? Seriously,
I don't do homo jokes anymore. I used to all the time.
Yeah, I know.
I was like worse than dice. I don't do them anymore because I'm married. The longer you stay married, the more you understand the gay lifestyle. You get to hang out with your friends. You still have oral sex. How great is that?
Yeah.
You know what to buy another guy for Christmas. You don't know what to buy your wife. You buy your boyfriend a sweater. He doesn't like it. Screw him. You keep it.
Bobby's right. I mean, it actually seems easier to be gay in a lot of ways. It seems like fun, doesn't it?
But why go in a bathroom? You know what? The E! Channel should put like cameras in all the bathrooms in Beverly Hills. You get some great footage. It makes a lot more guys.
Don't start that. Michael Jackson's always talking about how
tabloids put cameras in his toilet. You ever seen a picture of a celebrity in a toilet?
I did.
Where?
Chuck Berry's house.
Yeah, Chuck Berry's house.
Did he go to jail or something? That's pretty amazing.
Amazing.
Hey, okay, so let's play the game.
Let me ask one more question.
Go ahead.
Mike, there was a story, I think, in the Enquirer this week about Robin Williams and Jim Carrey.
What about
Jim Carrey, Jerry Seinfeld.
What about him?
Yeah.
They're gay, too?
No, they're not gay. But apparently Jerry walked up to Robin Williams and asked him to be in a film or something.
Yeah.
And then Robin turned around to him and said, look, I really don't think you're that funny.
I don't think you're that funny, yeah.
Ooh, you're not funny.
Wait a second. Robin Williams
told Jerry
Robin
Seinfeld.
Williams tells Jerry Seinfeld this.
Good.
Now,
I like that.
You know,
things are going too well for Jerry
Seinfeld. The ballsiest
Seinfeld.
thing a comedian ever said to another comedian, or he was joking. I mean, who knows, but he did say it. And walked away. Walked away cold.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
I like Jerry. I think Jerry's funny, but that's why I don't have a show. I mean, you know, they're not going to put me out. Hey, what is it with homosexuals? Who are all these people that do all the guys? My wife won't watch dirty movies.
Network isn't ready for you, Bobby.
By the way, Bobby, are you doing the HBO Rat Pack or are you doing the movie Rat Pack?
The Scorsese movie, and you should know this, Mr. Big Gossip Guy.
Yeah, I know.
The Scorsese thing is supposed to be on hold because we did our movie first. I'm not sure the exact details. No, we just finished a Rat Pack one, and you know what's great?
Wait a second. Slow down. Because I don't understand the question.
Bobby.
Do 2 movies?
There are several projects. There are several Rat Pack projects. They're like, I don't know, 8 movies and 6
No, we are the
that is the
Rat Pack
Martin Scorsese is doing a movie about the Rat Pack?
HBO's doing one.
Oh.
About the Rat Pack. It's coming out at the end of August.
And that's the one you're in?
That's when Ray Liotta's playing Sinatra.
Okay.
And Liotta, who's like a real hothead, is perfect.
Yeah, he's great.
And Joe Mantegna, who like is great. He looks exactly like Dean Martin.
Great.
He can act. Great actor. Don Cheadle. You saw Boogie Nights. Don Cheadle?
Yeah.
He can sing and dance and play drums. He's like Sammy. And me, I'm like Joey Bishop. I have really no apparent talent whatsoever. So we really all fit. No, we're great. It's a perfect...
and how did you prepare for this role? What did you do? Did you go to Vegas and pretend to be in a Rat Pack or something?
You know, I play Vegas all the time. And Vegas, you know, it's not the same Vegas that they used to have back then. I mean, Mike, you know that. Back in those days, Vegas was when, you know, you watch like the movie Casino, when there was a mob guy, he'd break your hands if you were caught stealing. Right. They had shows at 4 o'clock in the morning. You go to Vegas now, and it's fun for the whole family.
Right.
Yes, it's Disney World.
But you see, it's not Disney World because it's not fun for the whole family. To me, fun for the whole family means when the family can have fun together. Right. But you go to Vegas, and Dad's playing craps, Mom's playing Keno, Grandma's stuffing her fat face at the buffet, the kids want to go swimming. We're not all having fun together. If I could take my kid to Circus, give her $1, she knocks over a milk bottle, I win a stripper, then we're all having fun.
Yeah.
There's something we can do together.
You want to share a family.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand. All right. Listen, let's play the game. Bobby Slayton is an expert in show business.
Yes.
And,
how come we don't bet on this? This is one game you don't bet on. You don't bet on this?
All right, we'll bet. You got money?
Oh, $50.
Yeah, you don't have any money. They didn't pay. HBO doesn't pay anybody. What's the matter with you? We know your story. All right. Listen, Mike Walker, the great Mike Walker, National Enquirer, he has 4 stories. One of them is false. Try and pick it out. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Kathy Lee Gifford is used to being poked fun at, but on her own show, the talk queen was livid after Al Franken subbed for co-host Regis Philbin and made her the butt of his sarcastic jokes. He told execs never again and now insists that all Regis fill-ins must be cleared by her first.
Oh, no kidding. Hey, did you hear my phone call to Frank Gifford this morning? Did you hear that?
Great.
Oh my God! I was like turning colors when I did it.
You called Frank Gifford this morning?
Yeah.
No. We called him at a teleconference the other day, and we played it this morning.
Hey, here's a good story for you. Want to hear the call?
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, let me see if I got this. Hold on. I got it queued up.
Yes.
What reel, Gary?
It should be on 2.
On 2? Okay. You really want to hear it, Mike?
I didn't know you did this. Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
I pretended to be a reporter from, I don't know. It was a telephone press conference. Okay?
Yeah.
I asked some good questions.
All right. Let's see how you do.
Hi, my question's for Pat and Frank. I was wondering how...
This is the reporter before me.
Yeah.
My name's going to be Ed Johnson.
important the Packer dynasty was in helping the NFL get launched on TV. And can you picture Vince Lombardi chatting with the sideline reporters at halftime today?
Right now, I'm like crapping in my pants because I know I'm going next. It's like a round robin. So first, Pat Summerall answers, and then Frank Gifford.
I can't. Of course, the Packer. We'd like.
It was the most boring press conference I ever
what
heard.
kind of a question was that?
Yeah,
amazingly boring. Here we go.
Frank, I think Frank and I that we were a part of the real birth of pro football's love affair with television, and vice versa. When we were playing with the Giants in the late 50s and early 60s, when we were pretty good.
Shouldn't there be a mandatory retirement age?
What a great life these sports reporters have.
Please.
Who cares about this?
Yeah, no one cares. There's no risk. There's nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
It's pablum.
How's your bat?
I think you're so right.
Here's Frank.
Ask me where I thought there might have been a turning point.
and the love affair between television and pro football. And I'll even go back to 1956. And
good.
Really,
put him in a time machine and send him back to 1956. Well, you'll see the moderator's going to call on me next.
Okay. So I felt awfully good about being a part of those years.
Hold on to your hat.
Thank you.
Edward Johnson, Syracuse Daily Times.
Hello, fellas. First of all, I want to say I'm enjoying this very much.
Thank you.
Also, Frank, I read recently, I don't know if this is quite on topic, that you're a bit of a hero. You discovered a lump in your wife's breast. Do you care to comment on that?
I really have no comment on that.
Do you still love your wife?
I have no comment on that to you.
Try to keep to the topic of the film that's coming up.
I see. Well, who do you feel has nicer breasts, Kathy Lee or Susan Johnson?
Gil, you want to speak with him?
Taken care of.
John O'Neill, Indianapolis.
They cut me right off, man.
Oh, man.
There was,
hear that woman
that's great.
There was mass pandemonium.
Do they know it was you?
They didn't know it was me. Listen here.
You do such great impressions. I would never have guessed.
I have some impression.
Your dialect. You do more movies. You play a different.
Yes.
Meryl Streep. You're unbelievable.
I'm playing Joey Bishop in the Martin Scorsese film. All right, so story number 2. We heard Kathy Lee Gifford. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Filming Lethal Weapon 4 nearly turned lethal for Joe Pesci. He was getting ready for a scene at Long Beach Harbor when he slipped off a dock, fell into the water right in the path of a moving barge. Bodyguard tossed the screaming star a rope and pulled him to safety, but it took hours for Joe to regain his composure.
Okay.
Number 3, Dharma and great star Jenna Elfman was devastated when her aging pet poodle ended up crippled by rheumatic problems in its hindquarters. A vet told her there was no effective treatment and gently suggested she might consider having the 8-year-old pooch put to sleep, but new ager Jenna took her pet to an acupuncturist and proudly told pals it was up and walking after just 15 days.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like a bunch of little needles from a Chinaman is going to help any dog. I mean, who are they kidding? Bobby, you don't believe in any of that acupuncture stuff, do you?
My wife's getting it.
She is?
Yeah.
Why?
I had it for a sinus problem. Worked on me.
She said it actually works.
Really? Little needles?
Yeah. They proved it.
Not for me. I'm not going to cry in therapy, and I'm not putting little Chinese needles in me.
I'm not doing it. I'm on your side.
All right.
What do I care what she does? She can cut the head off a chicken, do Santeria. As long as it makes her life better, it makes my life better. There's no aggravation in the household. Do whatever the hell you want. Shrink heads, kill the mailman, whatever it takes.
You don't care.
I don't care.
All right, let's go to story number 4.
No new ager, Howard.
No.
Okay. Tom Hanks got caught with his pants down at a ritzy New York clothing shop. The star went in to be fitted with new duds and was fit to be tied when an employee picked up his pants from the dressing room, bundled them mistakenly with another customer's order, and shipped them cross town. Tom had to wait 45 minutes in his underwear while the shop owner retrieved the pants with his wallet inside.
Tom Hanks.
Okay.
Here's the 4 stories. Kathy Lee Gifford is pissed off at Al Franken. I congratulate Al Franken if that's a true story. Lethal Weapon 4-star Joe Pesci almost died on the during the filming of the movie. Jenna Elfman took her dog to an acupuncturist. Oh, for goodness sake.
And Tom Hanks.
You know, my cat goes to a heart specialist.
Your cat has been sick from day one.
I know. And, I found him in the garbage. Someone had a plastic bag. Tom Hanks, his pants. That's good to see that he's treated just as badly as everybody else. His pants were lost.
Were disappeared.
All right, let's go to a show business expert, Bobby Slayton.
Of course. All right. Now, the Kathy Lee story, we're picking the one that's not true.
Right.
I have to say it's a Joe Pesci one because I would think that if that was true, I would have read in one of my many Hollywood papers that I read in my backyard every day.
You're up on all the gossip.
Yeah, I'm up on the gossip. The Jen Elfman thing is so insipid. And
that's a good point, Bobby, but again, remember that I am the cutting edge gossip column.
That's true.
The Jen
This
Elfman
could be the first time you're seeing
I'm not trying to influence your vote.
I understand. I
try to help.
I think you're doing reverse psychology. I mean, I'm
I
not
do
going
too.
to go for it. But
I think you got to stick with it.
The Jen Elfman story is so insipid. Kathy Lee's got such an ego and an attitude.
Right.
And the Tom Hanks thing, it could be either one, but I'm going with Pesci.
Okay, let's go to Robin Quivers, who seems to be so good at this game.
No, I'm not.
Well, she tells me she is.
I used to think I'd be good at this.
Go ahead, Robin. Just give me a quick answer. Go ahead.
The Kathy Lee story seems so easy to me. I don't know that Al Franken was a guest host, but I can't pick that one because it seems like something she'd do.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Pesci, that's, that could be. Jenna Elfman, I'm sure she took her, these people love dogs. I'm going with the Tom Hanks story.
Can I change it? Is it too late? I might go Tom Hanks.
You want to go with Tom Hanks? Make your decision now.
No, because then I'll say that I copied Robin. I should stick by my...
You can copy Robin. Others have done it.
No, because then it won't be my... No, I'm sticking with...
I'll go next. The obvious false story is Kathy Lee Gifford and Al Franken. I don't believe that Al Franken was a guest host. I don't believe he'd be chosen for that. I also don't believe that he would make fun of Kathy Lee Gifford. I think that he's getting some legitimate sort of acceptance now, and I don't think he has the balls to make fun of Kathy Lee to her
make
face.
up something that easy to check. Huh?
Good point. Can I change my story now? I'm going to go.
Jackie the Joke Man Martling, who everyone knows is a show business insider. Okay.
I think Franken would be on there, and I think he'd do it to try and get some, make some noise for a sitcom. And somebody probably threw Pesci in the water.
I mean, maybe Jackie's right, and isn't it embarrassing that he did all that? No one noticed.
Right.
Except for the Inquirer.
And of course, this nut
Mike.
I'm sure that nut took her poodle to the acupuncture.
Yeah.
And I don't think Tom Hanks is out shopping without somebody watching every move that he makes and making sure he doesn't lose his wallet.
Right.
So you think Tom Hanks, too?
As much as I hate to agree with What's-Her-Face.
What's-Her-Face? You know he's not talking to me now.
Is that right?
True, I love you.
Go ahead.
Pain in my ass.
Go ahead. What are you saying?
So I'm saying Tom Hanks is
Tom Hanks?
Totally fabricated.
I was almost going to change it to Jenna Elfman because I can't believe someone gets a dog acupuncture.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Okay, but I'm going to stick with Kathy Lee Gifford. Let's go to Fred. I assume you're not playing?
No, I am not.
All right.
That's the only.
Now I'm convinced that it's the Jenna Elfman one. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the great Mike Walker.
All right. One thing we have proven here today is that absolutely none of you watch Kathy Lee because Al Franken indeed was a guest host. And he did make comments that really weren't that sarcastic. He was just poking a little fun at her. But Kathy, of course, is very thin-skinned, as you know, Howard, and took offense. So that item is absolutely true.
Congratulations to Al Franken.
Bobby Slayton, first time playing the game. I would love for you to have won, but I'm sorry. Joe Pesci did go in the water. Joe Pesci will be calling the show right after I go up, threatening to kick my ass because I said it took him hours to regain his composure. But that's a true item. And Tom Hanks, Jackie the Joke Man, and Robin, both very formidable, big losers this time. Absolutely true. Absolutely true story.
Jenna Elfman.
Jenna Elfman is the phony. I don't even know if this woman has a dog.
Wow.
This guy's good, Howard.
But isn't it doesn't sound like her?
That's why he's with the Inquirer. He's
Sounds
sneaky.
like something she would do.
I tell you, he's like the Japanese in World War II. Came right up on Pearl Harbor, man.
You right away know it was a Fred Dog story.
Yeah.
But that's based on a
I was going to go with it. I was going to switch my answer, too.
So listen, Howard, are you going next weekend or not?
I don't think the missus is going to let me. I'm a mouse.
Come on, I'll talk to your wife personally. Somebody
the missus isn't going to let you?
Yeah, there's only one.
These young women are goodwill ambassadors to the world.
There's only one thing scarier than finding yourself in the pages of the Inquirer is that's how Mike call your wife. You know what I mean?
Just imagine what happens when they say Mike Walker's on the phone.
Actually, that is very funny. That happens. People really. I had a secretary once say, "What did he do?" When I called, for her boss. It happens all the time. But I will call her, Howard.
Mike, I'm going to look for you in the pages of the Inquirer. I'm going to look for you on Geraldo, and I'll look for you all over the country.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Mike Walker, everybody.
All right.
Ooh, now I know.
Now I know.
Me too.
Thanks, Mike Walker. You're listening to the man who thinks he knows everything, Howard Stern.
Hey, Bobby, there's a guy on the phone. He says that was there controversy on the set of the movie when you made the HBO movie? Were you not getting along with certain people on the movie?
I got along with everybody. The only controversy was can Slayton act or not.
Oh, really?
No,
and you could act?
No, I held my own. It wasn't a lot to do. I'm playing a comic.
Charles, are you bad-mouthing Bobby Slayton, the great comic?
What Charles? It's Charlie.
All right, Charlie, whatever.
Well, listen, Slayton.
Yeah.
Respect. Slayton, I worked on the film there.
Yeah.
What did you do?
First of all, you sound like a terrible impersonator of Melrose Larry.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do is Melrose Larry. That's my big dream. You didn't work on the show. What did you do?
First of all, I'll tell you who I am. I'll tell you who I am at the premiere when I spit in your mouth.
Yeah, that's not true. No, that's true.
Is that true? I can't imagine that of you.
First of all, this guy, that's not true at all.
It's not true.
Me and Leota got along great. Everybody loved having me on the set.
Ray Leota hated your guts. I worked on the set every day.
You know what? Okay, I'll come back on the show next week if Howard lets me. We'll call Ray. Or Howard will call Ray.
All right. On the phone right now. I worked very close with Ray on the show. He's all tattooed up. He stinks. He can't act.
Oh, Bobby?
Yeah.
Are you all tattooed up?
He's doing on the show right now. He does it in his stand-up.
Well, if you're telling the truth, why don't you give your name?
Because, you know who I am. I'll see him at the premiere. I'll spit in his eye.
Ah, come on.
This is my wife.
Yeah.
That's my wife. Honey.
You got along fine with Ray Liotta?
Huh?
You got along fine with Ray Liotta?
Everybody.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he's a great guy.
I can't imagine you being nasty.
I'm not nasty. You know me, Howard.
I know you.
Bobby Slayton is all tongue-tied right now. He's all nervous.
Howard, look at me. I'm shaking.
All right. Okay. Oh, my goodness.
One of your fans.
Let's take a nice phone call.
Those are my fans, actually. That guy will be there to see me at Rascals this weekend. These are my people.
Yeah, you're going to be at Rascals this weekend, and where else are you going to be?
He's in Chicago next weekend.
Okay. Bobby Slayton. Who's on the air with us now? Hello? Hello?
It's Charlie again. That was the weirdest phone call I've ever had.
That was weird.
Can
Hello? Mother?
Your mother's on the phone.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
This is Mr. Y. Mr. Y? Okay. No phone call.
I think we have the same mother, Howard. Sounds exactly like my mother.
My mother sounds like everybody's mother.
Hello?
I think they all took a course on how to sound like that.
I think New York Jewish women are probably the major cause of homosexuality in this country today.
Could be.
If I had to come home and listen to that every day, I'd be hanging out with Harvey Fierstein in a bathroom in a second and George Michael in Beverly Hills somewhere. I can't date that.
Hey, with your act is pretty wild. I was listening to Bobby's new CD.
Mm-hmm.
And what about your kids? You have a 9-year-old, right?
I have a 9-year-old daughter.
People always ask me this. Does your 9-year-old ever see your act?
My kid could never come see my show. You know, it's kind of, I mean,
How do you tell him what you do?
What I do is I tell my daughter, what I have is a giant box of props, and I bring it on the road, and they have like an arrow through my head, I have a watermelon, I have a hammer. So both my wife and my kid think that I do this kind of stuff. They have no idea.
They think you're, what's his name?
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Yeah, I'm going to get so much grief from my wife after I finish this show today.
Really?
Yeah, unless I mention a clothing store, Teddy Tillett in L.A. Okay, that's it.
Okay, good.
I mentioned that now.
She works there?
Huh?
She works there?
She has this great clothing store. I sent you some stuff a couple of years ago for your daughters, remember?
Yeah.
Your wife does a very lovely thank you. Beautiful clothes.
Really?
I'm going to send you another shipment.
Thank you.
So I can get
very
back
nice.
to the show again.
So your 9-year-old has never seen your act?
You know what it is? I have to take my 9-year-old to go do things. I mean, like, your oldest daughter's like, what, 13, 14?
Right.
Okay, so now you can start watching cool stuff with, like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Great show.
That's a good show, right?
I watched it with my 9-year-old.
Yeah, me too.
A couple of weeks ago, I'm in Vegas, and I took my kid to see Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
You know
Aren't they scary?
Okay, people call me offensive. To me, Siegfried and Roy, $100 a ticket, that's offensive. To me, Michael Bolton does opera. The fact that John Tesh and Yanni have careers, to me, that is offensive.
Right.
We all have different things. Walmart won't carry my CD because it's stickered with the parental guidance thing.
Yeah.
They're like the FCC of department stores. They're the arbiters of taste in this country.
But Siegfried and Roy offended you.
So I go to see these guys. Well, it's $100 a ticket. So afterwards, I go up to the entertainment director of the Mirage Hotel, and I go, Seinfeld's down the street is like $70. Drew Carey's like $40. How do you get away with this? He says, well, Siegfried and Roy have the White Tiger Foundation. There would be no White Tigers in this country if it wasn't for Siegfried and Roy. And you go through the lobby of the hotel, and there's Siegfried and Roy, there's White Tiger T-shirts.
And there's statues.
And then there's dolls of the White Tiger. I'll tell you, folks, it's a big scam. You get those two fruitcakes standing behind you with a whip. Believe me, you'll turn white, too. These are regular tigers. They are just scared to death of Siegfried and Roy.
Everybody's scared.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. Why do we need white tigers in this country anyway? I don't even think tigers belong in the United States of America.
There's a lot of things that don't belong here. It's like, so anyway, I took a taxi over here this morning, and I actually got one of these, like, 80-year-old white guys. Like, remember the Bowery Boys?
Yeah.
Louis Dabrowski? Hey, pal. He spoke English. He knew where he was going. And you don't see that in this town anymore.
Never.
You see these guys from Haiti.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I don't mind the immigrant cab drivers. I don't mind the fact that you don't even speak English. You don't know where you're going. But you get these guys with an attitude who don't want to drive a cab.
Yeah.
They come to this country. How many people are listening to this show now that don't have a job? They hate their job. They don't know what they're going to do when they get out of college. And some schmuck comes from Haiti. So the guy says to me, in Haiti I was a doctor. You're from Haiti. In Haiti I could be a doctor.
Anyone.
How hard is it to be a doctor in Haiti? You need like a chicken foot and a Band-Aid? Yum, yum, eat them up.
You're not impressed with those guys?
No, it's like why close up Fifth Avenue for like Puerto Rican Day on a Thursday afternoon?
Right.
You want to have Puerto Rican Day? Hey, Puerto Ricans, have your day. Either have it on a Sunday in Central Park, have a little picnic, or go to Puerto Rico.
Right.
Don't stop blocking traffic on Fifth Avenue in the middle of the afternoon for a parade.
Yeah, you can't take it, and you've been living here your whole life. You don't have a parade.
And I live in L.A. with
Right.
the Mexicans.
Oh.
I live in the Mexican part of L.A.
Do you get along with the Mexicans?
Well, you have to. It's like there's like 9 white people in my neighborhood, and there's like black gangs on one side, there's Mexican gangs on the other, and we sleep like in covered wagons, like around the fire to protect our children. there's like warring gangs. This isn't fun.
You sleep to gunfire.
Right.
It's not right above my house, but we see the helicopters.
Right.
And then my wife would go, firecrackers. She's so delusional. I go, those aren't firecrackers. Those are the blacks and the Mexicans. What do you know?
Everybody's killing each other.
That's why I don't make gay jokes. You go to West Hollywood, go to Christopher Street. Are they gay gangs?
No.
Bunch of homos get together. It's a musical. It's not a gang.
So you're not afraid to make fun of gay people.
I love the gay people.
There you go.
Always have.
Bobby Slayton's a great comic, man. You got to go see him at Rascals Comedy Club this weekend if you want to have a good time. Go see him at Zany's in Chicago next weekend and pick up his new CD, Raging Bully, in record stores right now. Thanks for coming in, Bobby.
I'm so upset I lost that game.
What game? This game? Oh, don't be upset about that. No, you don't care about it.
I don't care.
Thank God you didn't bet on it.
That guy Charlie, I don't care about him either.
You don't? You're not mad at him?
I'm not mad at anybody.
All right. Thanks, Bobby.
All right, thanks, Howard.
See here. Robin, Alhambra. What do you think?
Hi there, how are you?
Well, I'm doing just fine, Robin. How are you doing?
I love you. I think you are incredible.
Well, I just started. Thanks a lot.
I'm also a man.
You are? Ow.
You think you're a wizard,
I hear you. I hear you, Robin.
Okay, boy.
Is that it, Robin? You just wanted to give me your thoughts about sexuality. That's the next program, Robin, and I appreciate your call.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hey, you guys! Do you love your naked women? You know, I do too, but you know what? You guys are being rude. Why are you booing these beautiful ladies? Because you're not seeing Talk to Rudy Giuliani. It's his law, not ours. Write him a goddamn letter. We're doing what we can to turn you guys on. Does anybody have a on? Have you seen my movies? Have you seen Jill Kelly's movies? That'll give you a on, and so will these damn girls. Give them the decency to clap for them because they're sexy, naked or not. Let me hear you.
Well, I'm hot now. Hey, the E-Show kicks giant ass tonight.
Oh.
Don't miss tonight's Powerhouse episode when the evaluators return. I'm talking about our crackerjack team of evaluators skillfully dissecting a young woman who claims she's better looking than Pam Anderson. Will she pass the test? Ralph also demonstrates his new laser pointer that points out fat on chicks. And Judge Hank the Dwarf in a bunny suit. It's going to be great.
Oh, man. Felix speaking. Can I help you?
Hi, how are you, sir?
Hi, how you doing, sir?
Good. Do you do protective fencing?
Yes, we do, sir.
I'm about 71 years old, so I don't get around too good anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And the neighbor's dog keeps jumping over the little fence that's in the backyard and biting me.
Uh-oh.
In fact, the other day he bit me on my ass, and I was bleeding for a good couple hours.
You're kidding.
No. So I wanted...
What did your neighbor say?
He just denied everything. He told me I cut myself, on the chair or something. But anyway, I wanted to put up a fence with, like spikes or something so that when the dog jumps over, his balls ripped off. Do you have anything like...
the laughter, but it's just...
Do you have anything like that?
Unfortunately, you might not be able to do that by law.
I was thinking maybe one of those ribbon razor fences. So when the dog jumps over, his nuts get chopped off or something.
You're making me laugh, sir. With all due respect to you.
Oh, well, the other day the dog bit my ass and I was bleeding and I had to go to the hospital.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, and I was pissed off. I tried to mash him, and the little bastard got away, so I wanted to put up an electric fence and fry the little son of a bitch.
What kind of dog is it?
It's pit bull.
Oh, pit bull.
Yes, and he tried to bite me on the balls.
Yeah.
But I had to put my hand down there, and he got my finger.
Okay.
And I have to have 14 stitches on my hand.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
okay, first of all, what you're going to have to do...
What about a fence with some glass pieces on top, so when he jumps over, he rips his goddamn neck open and bleeds?
Oh, boy. You don't like the dog, I see.
It's a bastard dog. In fact, if I can, I'd love to put, like barbs on the fence door, so when the neighbor comes home, he rips his hand off.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't do that.
Yes.
Okay, I could certainly go down there and measure the fence for you. What I would recommend...
Well, you better bring a friggin' gun.
Well, see, that was my next question to you. If you cannot assure my safety or ensure my safety from the dog, I'm not going to go down there.
See, that's why if you had an electric charger or something, you just walk up and shock the son of a bitch, kill him.
What you have to do first...
Poison the son of a bitch. That's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah, well, that's a good thought. But what you have to do first is call the ASPCA or the police department.
The police just said put up a fence. That's why I called you.
Well, see, I won't go down there myself, or I will not send a crew down there if that dog is not restrained.
Well, it was sad because I remember last summer I'm lying on the cot there trying to get some sun, and here I wake up screaming in pain. He's gnawing on my penis.
Jeez.
I had to go to the hospital, get 9 stitches for that one.
Oh, boy.
So I can't prove it in a court of law that the dog's been biting my balls and stuff, but I've got to get it done.
You have to get a witness. First of all, you have to get the dog restrained before anyone goes down there.
And maybe what we could do is have a design where the fence has like a hole in it where the dog can go in, and once he's in, a blade comes down and chops his balls and head off.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
What do you suggest I do?
Just buy a gun and shoot the dog.
Howard Stern Show.
Hey, fellas, you know what? Size does matter. If you've got less than a cocktail frank between those lonely thighs of yours, you're in the running to win the world's greatest prize. An all-expense-paid trip with 70 gorgeous porn stars just aching to entertain you. Screw Tommy Lee and his softball bat. You're what we're looking for. Yes, honey, you. Don't let that thing chub. It could hurt your chances. Stay tuned for details.
Bob, you want to be in the contest?
Sure. I have negative penis.
What is that?
I'll even shave my... I am negative.
Do you suffer from what they call micropenis?
No, I have none. It's zero.
All right, you could be in the pageant next Friday. Hold on.
He suffers from no penis.
He suffers from no penis. You mean this is the way you were born?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. You didn't jump over a dog fence or anything?
No, but it's less than zero, bud.
That'll be funny. That's going to be good.
You believe these guys? They're going to try to mask.
We'll see.
Good morning.
Hey.
How you doing? I got a good trivia game for you today.
Go ahead real quick because I got to get to news.
Okay, I'm going to give you the band. Guess the dead band member.
Go ahead.
I'll start off easy. Howard, can I win a prize if I stump you?
Yep.
I'll take the Jackie CDs if you don't mind.
Okay.
Queen.
Freddie Mercury.
Very good. In Excess.
Michael Hutchins.
Led Zeppelin.
Oh, John Bonham.
Kiss.
Kiss.
You want an old hint?
Wait a minute.
Hold on. We don't need a hint.
That guy.
It wasn't
the guy. No. I know the guy. Oh, I know. The guy who, didn't he OD or something?
He was a replacement. He got a disease.
Right.
But he's not like the original.
And they had all those benefits for him and everything.
He's not the original lineup, though, right?
Not the original lineup.
All right, what's his name? What's his name?
Eric Carr.
That's right.
All right, you're right.
Metallica.
Oh, yeah.
He was the bass player.
Oh, what was his name?
He died.
That doesn't count.
I'll let you slide.
Our judges say that doesn't count.
I'll let you slide on bass player. Cliff Burton was his name.
Okay.
Rolling Stones.
Brian Jones. Yeah.
Right. The Who.
Keith Moon.
Double Trouble.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Very good.
Oh, I was like, who in the hell is that?
Yeah, no kidding.
AC/DC.
Bon Scott.
Yeah.
The Experience.
Jimmy.
Okay, and finally, Traveling Wilburys.
Roy Orbison.
Right.
Oh, there
Very
you go.
nice.
I got the old one.
Yeah, I got
it. Very good.
All right, Jackie, you want to donate some CDs to this guy?
I'll send him a whole box.
What do you want, Sergeant Pecker and the Joke Man?
And the CD button. I got one more for you. I got one more for you. The Monkees.
Who's dead in the Monkees?
Let me think. Who did you say, the Monkees?
Yep.
Peter Tork, Michael Nesmith, Davy
Jones, and...
Mickey Dolenz.
Yeah, they're all alive.
Nope.
Who?
Gary the Horse-Tooth Jackass.
Oh,
yeah. Idiot.
Howard.
Yes, Sal.
Still got to give you the CDs, baby.
All right, you got him.
Thanks.
Yeah. Never send it to him, Jackie. Robin, what's in the news? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you might even have this in the news, but Dominic is a member of the Teamsters. He says the McDonald strikers settled.
Really? So are they still going to be in the union?
Hey, give me the update.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey.
Okay, what happened is we went to help these guys out, and yesterday we turned back the truck with the buns that was delivering the buns and the UPS. We had a lot of guys out there from the Teamsters, and all these Teamsters wouldn't deliver to McDonald's, and they came out and they said they wanted to talk.
Well, I tell you, the Teamsters can shut you down in a second.
Yep. Teamsters are a tough outfit.
Real deal.
Hey, who is the president of the Teamsters? Is it Jimmy Hoffa yet?
Not yet.
No. Jimmy
Hoffa Jr.?
No, not yet. There's a new election coming up.
Okay.
Right, they booted the guy out who won the election.
I backed Jimmy Hoffa.
You did?
Yeah.
That's great. What we did is I drive from Youngstown, Ohio to Cleveland every day to our local, and on the way, this Macedonia, I passed through there. We have a couple of shops there.
All right, here, let me get to this. Let me cut through all the bull.
Go ahead.
The McDonald's kids, 19 years old.
Right. Standing outside in the rain.
So you helped them out by turning back trucks.
Yeah.
And now McDonald's is going to what? What is the settlement?
All right, what we ended up doing is we had a contract written up for them. McDonald's wrote up a contract, and the kids went in and brought it out to us. We changed a few things. We got them an extra week's vacation. They never had anything like that. The kids were fine with it. What we ended up doing is we ended up making them associate Teamsters. No dues,
No, nothing.
Nice.
All we're going to do is keep an eye on this contract and keep an eye on this fast food chain and make sure they abide by the contract.
Very nice. Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
That sounds decent. You know, not charging the kids dues and everything.
Because I was afraid that they'd wind up being, card-carrying union members who had to pay up and all that stuff.
Because I remember when I first had to join AFTRA, and I wasn't hardly making any money.
Yeah, you could hardly afford the dues.
I was like, because we were making $96 a week, and AFTRA said they wanted us to join. I went, dude, I make $96 a week. You know what dues are?
Yeah.
I'm not going to join that. I'll just stay out of that mess. Oh, man. So, okay, that's pretty cool of the Teamsters. All right, Robin, what's in the news?
Well, first of all, the big news today is that Cardinal O'Connor is going to conduct a baseball boycott. Our dear Cardinal here is very upset that the Yankees played on Good Friday, or they were playing baseball on Good Friday.
He's right.
During the most holy hours of the day.
He is absolutely right. I'm not kidding.
He will not be attending baseball games.
Yeah, I don't want him at the game.
He's not calling for all Catholics to boycott. He said this is a personal thing. Just his own feeling.
The Jews don't play on Yom Kippur?
What baseball players are doing.
Right.
They're not observing the Sabbath.
That's right.
And they are not observing the high holidays.
By the way, when he said that, did you see what he was wearing? It was gorgeous.
He's quite a fashion plate.
I would love to, I wish he'd go to the game and you could throw, baseballs at his hat and try and knock it off. That'd be funny. But I agree with the Cardinal.
He said, I love the Yankees, I love the Mets, I love baseball. But I will not go to the game because major league teams played on Good Friday. All 30 teams played on the holy day. But only the Yankees and the Cleveland Indians started their game at 1:05 p.m., smack in the middle of the noon to 3 p.m. period when Christ was crucified.
And how do you think Jesus feels that they call Good Friday good the day he got hung on a cross?
He's the one who
I was at a restaurant that had a bar in it, and there was a guy sitting at the bar, and somebody said Happy Good Friday to him. He said, what's so good about it?
My Lord and Savior died. Jesus was a Jew with a good PR guy. I don't know if you know the story of Jesus, but the story really is back in the olden days, the way the Romans used to crucify people, or even take any of their prisoners, they would hang them on a cross. Mm-hmm. That was the thing. They would hang them up and let them die. Jesus was one of many, many people who died.
On that day, there were 3.
So his buddy said, you know what? Jesus was a good guy. We'll make a religion around him. And that's how the whole thing started.
What buddy was this?
Did it surprise you when you found it out? Because I always thought, when I was a kid, I thought they...
It was singled out just for him.
Jesus was the guy with the PR guy.
It was like the electric chair.
Yeah.
Right, Spartacus.
Jesus wasn't trying to start a religion. No. His friend said, hey, my friend died. He's like, let's do something. Let's believe in him.
The thing was, they should have got the guy who was saved because Jesus was killed. There was the guy with the luck.
That's right.
There's a religion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I pray to a Heineken bottle.
I wear one around.
I see God.
You were saying, Robin?
But that was it. The Cardinal is not going to go to the games anymore.
I don't think they'll miss him.
We talked about Paula Jones earlier. Jones gave a press conference yesterday in which she said that she will mount an appeal.
Yeah.
To get her case reinstated. A judge threw out her sexual harassment suit against the president, saying it had no grounds. But she says she thinks she has a strong chance to get back in the courts.
Yeah.
Here she is.
Despite the continuing personal strain on my family and me, in the end...
She should get an Academy Award.
They're having a strain in the end?
I have not come this far to see the law let men who have done such things dodge their responsibility.
What did he do?
Who knows? In her mind, he committed a horrible thing.
He called her into a room.
She went to his hotel room and he asked her for sex.
His pants.
And she said no and left.
Kiss it.
Yeah.
And she said no and left.
And then was probably giggling afterward.
I was sexually molested and I don't cry this much about it.
She had to think it over.
Yeah, but you see, you were molested by a close family member. This was a stranger.
Oh, this guy didn't even touch her.
I don't know. It's weird, man. It's just money. It's all about the money. She said all I ever wanted was an apology and an admission But a lot of people say no.
This is a long way to go.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would apologize to you personally, but no, you want it broadcast over major national television stations and put in newspapers.
And she also wants $1 million. Here she is.
So here she is again.
I believe that the grounds for possible appeal are very strong. I have faith in my attorney's advice. And I know that they have my best interest in mind.
My best interest.
She also says she was shocked when she heard that the judge had thrown out her case.
I was shocked because I believe that what Mr. Clinton did to me was wrong.
Oh, man.
And that the law protects women who are subjected to that kind of abuse of power.
If he wasn't the president...
This is not how she speaks. This is all written.
I know. Honey, ever hear the expression, snowball's chance in hell? That ain't happening. Yeah.
Well, President Clinton got the news that she was going to continue her appeal while he was down in Chile.
Yeah.
Number 7 and number 8, Howard. President Clinton said that he would rather stick to the topic at hand of improving relations with Chile, between the U.S. and Chile, and not talk about the Paula Jones case while he's there.
I shouldn't be commenting on domestic politics while I'm overseas. I'm here doing my job, and I'm thrilled with the people I've met, what I've seen, the reception I've received on behalf of the United States, and we're here to do important work. That's what I'm going to do.
Unfortunately, people continue to ask him questions about the Paula Jones case.
My comment is, I spend my day-to-day with people who are interested in human problems and human promise and not so interested in politics. And I don't think I ought to be commenting on politics while I'm here.
I just want to say the women of Chile are beautiful.
I've really enjoyed the people I've met here, is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
They don't talk. Later in the evening, he toasted the president of Chile, President Eduardo Frei.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Yeah.
Here I come to toast. Jackie likes to toast.
Oh, yeah.
The United States and Chile celebrate together the precious gifts of freedom and prosperity, and our determination to support democracy and to advance prosperity all across the Americas and throughout the world.
There you go. President trying to take care of business.
You know it's warm in Chile?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
What do they call it? Chili.
Right.
Again, the president will probably spend most of his time out of the country. It's like Al Gore's president already. He's constantly in the news and talking. Yesterday, there were some tornadoes again down south, this time hitting a major city, Nashville. Experienced some of the ravages of a tornado. Here's Rodney Slater, who witnessed the tornado ravaging Tennessee Oilers Stadium.
About the time I looked up, I was coming around the bar. All I could see was the side of the painting coming off the Hard Rock. And then as I was coming on around, I could look over at the stadium, and the wood that's on the stadium there, it was just tossing around like popsicle sticks.
Where was this?
Down in Nashville.
$4 worth of damage, I think.
Here's another tornado victim who said he was totally surprised by the storm's arrival.
It happened so quick. I don't even remember what happened. I just thought it was thunder and the whole house.
That's like my childhood.
It just came down on top of us. And I tried to get up. It blew me back down on the ground. I tried again. It threw me back on the ground again. I had found an opening from the light coming out from the house, and I crawled out from the back.
Wow. Told you, those tornadoes are nasty. 1 minute your house is standing, the next minute it's gone.
Next minute you know you're in a strange land and a witch is under your house.
Al Gore, the vice president, he was in Memphis yesterday. He says he will travel to Nashville, the Nashville area today, to view the damage.
I can't go, I'm in Chile. They should call it warmy, it's so hot here. I packed all my cold clothes.
Back to the Paula Jones case for a second. They asked Dr. Bernard Lewinsky, who is the father of Monica Lewinsky, on the Larry King show last night.
Is he a doctorate of...
no, he's a real medical doctor.
Okay. Is he like Dr. Laura Schlesinger?
No, he went to medical school.
Okay.
He says that, everybody's talking about all of this again because Paula Jones announced that she was appealing, and they wonder what this has to do with the Ken Starr investigation and the Monica Lewinsky case. Well, Dr. Bernard Lewinsky says forget about all of that. He's blaming Ken Starr, the special prosecutor in the case, for turning his daughter into a prisoner.
Excuse me, Dr. Lewinsky, would you like to buy some naked pictures of your daughter? Oh, we're on the air.
She doesn't have a life. Every one of her friends has been talked to by the FBI. Several of her friends have been subpoenaed. They all have had to hire lawyers to come and be subpoenaed. And I think it's despicable.
He also says that he can't make a judgment about the allegations that his daughter had sex with the president because he's never heard the tapes.
I don't know what's in the tapes. I've never heard of them, and neither has Mr. Ginsburg. The rest of the world appears to have, but nobody else in the legal sense has seen this.
And why has he never asked Monica if the story is true?
I feel very strongly about not getting involved with anything that has to do with the sex life of my daughter. I really don't feel it's any of my business, and I respect that, and I will honor it forever.
He's a cool dad.
I won't ask questions.
Yeah. My dad never asked me about my sex life because he knew I didn't have one. He came to me, he said, son, you want to ask me any question about sex? I said, no. I don't really
When do I get some?
Yeah. Can you make it happen? Can you take me to a whore?
Would you have liked that?
Yeah, Dad, come on, let's go to a whorehouse.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Do any fathers ever do that? They don't.
Yes, you go to see John, what is his name, Leguizamo, on Broadway, and he talks about the time that he lost his virginity. His father took him to a woman.
Yeah, he's lucky.
What a good dad.
I would, if I had a son, I'd take him. Sure.
Father's Day.
Of course.
Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Hey, Pop, it's that time of year.
No, I don't.
His father took him as a birthday present.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my dad should have been more of a pal.
I got a cake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, you got us a cake.
Meanwhile, Ken Starr, the guy who's
he's making up noises now,
conducting this investigation that has everybody groping into the president's sex life.
I love it.
He has decided that he doesn't have time to become a professor at Pepperdine University. He had a standing invitation to take a professorship there.
That's party college.
But he decided that, you know what, I need to continue this work and not hold you people up, so I can't take the job.
Isn't there campus in Malibu?
There, I guess, is one.
Yeah. What's he going to teach, Ruining Lives 101?
Yeah, he was supposed to work at the Malibu campus.
Want to play this tape from him?
Sure.
I have sent a letter to my friend, the distinguished president of Pepperdine University, indicating and confirming my withdrawal as dean of the two schools.
Holy mackerel.
And in the paper today, the family and friends of Oliver Jovanovic are continuing their support. They are saying this guy was railroaded, that he didn't get a fair trial, that the woman who accused him of abducting her and torturing her was actually a willing participant, as proved by an email that she sent to this man.
That's how I got my wife.
But that was not introduced in court. They say that they will mount a vigorous appeal to free Jovanovic from jail.
Mount.
Even his girlfriend tells Stephen Dunleavy today that he used to tie her up, but it was all just for fun. It was goofy stuff.
You know who should be in jail? Rush Limbaugh. Didn't he meet his wife on the internet? He's so funny, man. He lost all that weight, man. He looks odd.
I haven't seen him since he lost weight.
He had a certain look, at least when he was fat. Like he kind of filled the room.
Now he doesn't even fill out
now
his
it's just
own
like
skin.
He's like a skinny guy who still looks fat, but
like a half blown up balloon.
But that same dopey show over and over again every day.
Like he's deflated.
Yeah,
that's
like somebody let the air out of his tires.
Get that when they lose the weight.
Yeah.
Yesterday I told you that Pol Pot, who was one of the worst leaders in the 20th century, caused the death of...
Pot, get it?
a quarter of the population of Cambodia. They say he died in his sleep late Wednesday of a heart attack, but the government of Cambodia is still demanding proof. So the people...
You know what's funny?
What?
They got a picture in the paper of the body.
Yeah.
Because the government had to put the body on display because the people didn't believe Pol Pot was dead.
Well, no, the group that is holding him had to put his body on display because the government doesn't believe it.
Right. No one believes it. This guy was a horrible guy. Worse than Hitler. Not worse than, but up there with Hitler.
On the same par, I guess.
Yeah, he only killed like 2 million.
On a par with.
So, anyway, they got a picture of Pol Pot laying dead in the paper today. And you notice they got big cotton swabs in his nose?
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm looking at it.
I figured it out.
What?
So he don't have to smell himself. He's dead.
Oh, stop it.
He stinks.
Yeah, why did they put cotton in his nose?
To hold it open?
I don't know.
Maybe his nose was cut off or something. It's a weird picture.
No, they're just stuffed in the nostrils.
Stop from picking his nose.
Now, they have a picture of him as, he was living, and then they have this scrawny little guy with a shock of dark hair on his head. The guy was 73 years old.
It doesn't look like him.
hair as black as that at 73.
Oh, they fix you up, the mortician.
You think the mortician dyed his hair?
Absolutely.
Got a little bit of that Grecian formula going?
They did that to Elvis when they put him on display. Why not?
I don't think so, Howard. What
are you saying? You don't think that's Pol Pot?
That's one of the discrepancies, that they did have pictures of him lately with a shock of white hair.
Ooh.
So you think he died and it turned black?
Yeah.
So they're still quibbling over whether that's him or not.
Yeah, Pol Pot.
Pol Pot.
It's so funny, too. I opened up the paper. I thought it was an ad for Weekend at Bernie's.
He looks in pretty good shape. He could go out and party.
It's better than me.
Yuppie guru Frederick Linz was wearing a dog collar when he was...
That's sexy.
He had it around his neck, and his body was fully clothed.
Yeah.
The collar had a tag on it with some information and a date about a 1990 vaccination.
He had his shots.
They don't know exactly what that means either. They say it'll take a couple of months to get the toxicology test back to decide whether his death was due to a drug overdose.
You see what the dog collar said? You know, it always has writing on it. Said, if found, please give oral sex.
Found in 20 feet of water off of his Long Island mansion in Conscience Bay.
Fred's going nuts with that dog effect. See him hitting it.
How does this show manage to get stupid?
He's so happy. So happy he brought up a dog story.
You know what?
I've got that sound.
Dogs do factor into this story. Terriers belonging to Linz and his companion, Bryn Lacey, were recovering at a local animal shelter after apparently being drugged with the same barbiturates. So they had the same pills in their body that Linz and the girlfriend did.
Oh.
Hey, we're going to get that.
Why did they waste it on a dog?
Lacey was found inside an upstairs bedroom at Linz's Blue Buddhist pagoda-style mansion in exclusive Oldfield early Monday, incoherent and apparently heavily drugged.
Lacey, nice name for a dog.
No, Lacey is the woman.
Oh.
Bryn Lacey.
She dog.
Linz is a believer in reincarnation who was called Rama by his followers, and according to some, he thought his dog was an enlightened being. So maybe he wanted, it was a suicide pact with the whole group. The dog had to go too.
Right.
They don't know exactly what killed him yet, and they're not ruling out foul play. He had just invested in a bunch of bulletproof clothing because he had had some threats against his life. A Long Island woman was allegedly drunk and driving.
Yeah.
Out there with her 5-year-old daughter in the back seat.
Julie had 2 beers, and each beer is 1.2.
That's impossible. It can't be that high.
She was on Union Boulevard in Islip when cops spotted her 1994 Infiniti traveling eastbound with its headlights on high beam for no apparent reason.
Right.
Cops pulled her over, and inside they found a bottle of vodka, open, a can of beer.
Yeah, what kind?
I don't know.
Heineken.
And a crack pipe.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No, Bob!
How much time will she get, Jackie?
You can throw away the key to that cell.
Oh, man.
Tests showed that she was intoxicated. Her blood alcohol level was 0.12 over the legal limit.
That's a party in that thing, that vehicle.
Man.
She was charged with driving while intoxicated, endangering the welfare of a child, and possession of controlled substances. We've been hearing stories lately about people who get in their cars and drive around with a crack pipe. And what is that all about?
Well, you won't leave it home.
Well, regular driving's too easy.
They don't all have horses.
Yeah, see, I told you.
See?
I don't know what that means.
Here's a guy who knows why they put cotton in dead people's noses.
All right.
I guess they don't have to smell all the people who come and look at the body. Dan.
Yeah.
What's the reason?
I believe the reason to be is his mouth is closed in the picture, correct?
Yes.
So they jammed the cotton up there to prove that he's not alive and he can't possibly breathe with the cotton in it.
Oh.
Oh, please. That's ridiculous.
Why do you say that's ridiculous?
Because the guy could have his mouth open a little bit and breathe through his mouth.
It is possible, but I didn't get a look at the body myself.
Well, you know, they are saying it's a fake body. The guy could have a point.
It could be. That's my belief. I just want to run that by you guys.
I bet you I'll put cotton in my mouth right now and close my mouth. I still could breathe.
Sure you can.
Put cotton in your nose, Howard, your nose. Close
I mean, cotton in my nose.
You can probably still breathe.
We don't have enough cotton.
What, with cotton in your nose?
You need
I'll tell you right now. Snort it.
I got one off on Howard.
That was a good one.
I don't care if he's the boss.
I don't care what anybody says.
It's the weekend. Let him fire me. Go ahead, fire me. Go ahead. I don't care.
We don't have enough cotton.
I'm calling my lawyer.
Embattled pop star George Michael was hit with a public lewdness charge yesterday stemming from his embarrassing arrest in the men's room of the Beverly Hills Will Rogers Park. They considered hitting him with a lesser charge of indecent exposure, but after some consideration, they decided to go with the public lewdness charge.
Very.
They got a picture of him in the paper today. No guy grooms himself like that unless he's gay.
That's right. That's a gay guy.
I mean, he's got facial hair. I mean, he's got to spend at least an hour and a half grooming that.
He must have consulted a manual.
Well, look, even the hair up top. You know, everything is so perfect.
It's Caesar. Julie seeing the perfect teeth.
And even the sideburns, they're not just straight down. They come out to a little point and then go back.
He's spending a lot of hours in the mirror.
On the hair, on the hair.
Yeah, I take a shave. I'm out of there in 2 minutes. I'm bloody.
The hitmaker could face up to 6 months behind bars and a $1,000 fine if he's convicted of the charge. But as a first-time offender, they say he'll probably get probation and a $250 fine or some community service. Now, who wants him to come to community service?
Yeah. Who's he going to help?
Very.
Come to my house. The sentence probably would carry a warning that he stay away from public restrooms as well.
Colin Cowboy.
Imagine that he has to pee. He's driving his car. He can't go to a public restroom.
Well, they say probably just the one where he was arrested. He can't go to that one anymore, so you better not have a problem in that vicinity. On April 7th, he was found in the men's restroom at the Will Rogers Park on Sunset Boulevard across the street from the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Here's a bulletin. All right, go ahead. Finish the story, then I'll give you a bulletin.
Okay.
All right.
An undercover officer entered, and here they say they found Michael in the midst of a lewd act by himself, but in full public view.
Beautiful. Double anal.
Oh!
One can only guess.
They say the men's room where he was busted is notorious as a meeting place for gay men who are looking for quick, anonymous sex.
Ag Central.
Days after his arrest, a grim-faced Michaels appeared on CNN and came out of the closet confessing he is gay.
He did.
I want to say that I have no problem with people knowing that I am in a gay relationship with a man right now.
Why'd you cheat on him in the bathroom?
I have not been in a relationship with a woman for almost 10 years.
Hello, Frisco!
He also stunned fans by admitting, I won't even say it's the first time it happened.
Oh, man. Now I'm stunned. I can't believe that's not the first time it happened. You know, I was asking Bobby Slayton during the commercials. I said, you host that porno awards. What the hell is double anal? He tells me. Because there's an award for best double anal. I never stopped to think what that is.
They're always breaking new ground.
It's two guys performing anal at the same time, side by side. I don't believe it.
Wait a minute. It's a guy thing? No woman involved?
Yeah.
That's what I didn't understand.
She's doing the hard work.
I thought one guy was...
Here's a bulletin. So, there's a guy who says he was on the plane with John and Jackie when they went to Puerto Rico on vacation.
Yeah.
And what is the bulletin?
Hi, Howard.
Yeah.
This is Mike. So 2 Sundays ago, I'm on the plane. It's Sunday morning. We're going to Puerto Rico. I'm on my honeymoon. And I see Jackie. He's sitting in first class with Nancy, I suppose. And then we're taxiing for the longest time. Actually, not taxiing. We're just sitting there. So I'm saying to my fiance, my wife, what the hell's taking so long? Next thing you know, the stewardess comes over to the loudspeaker and she says, may we have your attention, please? Will John Melendez please report to the front of the plane? Failure to do so will result in the removal of your luggage. So I'm like, I didn't even know he was on the plane.
Is this true?
Is this true, Jackie?
I'm pretty sure I remember this.
What happened?
It's really nothing. This guy's making a big deal of nothing. They just called my name because
they thought he had a bomb.
No. We had a baby stroller and they just wanted to make sure it was mine. It's really a nothing story, but
I thought it was funny too that Jackie was up in first class and then John came out with the rest of the peasants.
Oh, and Coach.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, Jackie had his revenge.
Yeah.
Jackie used to hate when I would travel and he'd be in Coach.
But
and Jackie.
to someone else.
I should have treated John and his mother and his child and Mike Stein and his girlfriend.
First class. See, that's what I tried to tell you.
See, it's better.
I didn't feel being up there.
What did you try to tell me?
I tried to tell you all those years. There's nothing you can do about it.
Another nose joke.
Kicking Jackie up there in first class.
Oh! That felt great.
Did it feel good being in first class while John was back in Coach?
No, it really felt good. I was hoping they were going to toss him off the plane.
When you
John, were you jealous a little bit?
Something wrong.
No, not really.
Oh, come on, man.
No, I mean, Jackie would spend $5,000 for a plane ticket.
What was it, a baby stroller?
Yeah, I had a baby stroller out, and they just wanted to verify that I was on
Great
the plane, to make sure that they could put the baby stroller underneath the plane.
I'm thinking to myself, here comes a drug bust or something.
Okay, thank you.
I wish it could be that interesting.
Always report on everybody.
Anything you see.
Boy, my mind was racing. What did we do?
Yeah, what did we do? What the hell happened on that plane?
Who did I throw up on?
What'd you say, John?
I was pissed at Jackie that he smuggled no drugs to Puerto Rico.
Well, you know what's funny?
It took us
Jackie
3 days
said,
to find
I think I remember that happening. How does he travel?
No. I remembered. I was trying to remember what the reason was.
Oh, okay.
All right, we'll be right back with more news.
This is.
This is great.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean Howard Stern?
Yeah, the Howard Stern Show. Hi, this is Rodney Dangerfield. You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. A guy who has a smaller penis than I do. In fact, when he gets dressed, the Fruit of the Loom guys start giggling.
Move up and let the man go through. Let the man go through. Move aside and let the man go through. Let the man go through. Move aside and let the man go through. What happened, man? I was just starting to riff. What's going on with our song that we wrote?
I think that's being redone. It should be another version coming up on Monday.
Heather Locklear called Gary the other day and said, who does the song...
You Get Me High?
No. Who does the song... Tortured Man. Yeah, Tortured Man, the one I did on the Private Part soundtrack.
Who called about that?
Heather Locklear, she said she wanted a copy. She wanted to go get a copy of it. She said, that's from the Private Part soundtrack. She said, I love that song. I got to get a copy of it. And she knows. She's married to a musician. She was married to another musician before that. So doesn't she know? And she's a hot chick, and she probably knows how to dance real good.
Rock and roll.
I'm wondering, do they still have this soundtrack in the stores, the Private Part soundtrack?
I've seen it.
They do?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
This is for you, Heather. I might have to bang her. I'd love to have sex with Heather to this song. We wrote another song the other day, me, Stutter, and John, and Freddie, but we're going to recut it. Didn't come out so good. Where is that?
He hasn't brought it to you again, I don't think.
John went into the studio and, like, he made like a Hanson version of my song.
Well, he says you're going to make it an old, throwback to Nine Inch Nails from a couple of years ago. And he's trying to update it.
Oh, I see. This part's cool. Maybe Heather likes this one, too. I could send her a copy. I wrote this, honey.
The 9 Inch Nails version's coming on Monday.
Good. There's already dissension in our band. He's saying I'm a throwback.
Yeah, you guys will never like it.
I think it sounds good.
No, I cannot live without you. Hurt sometimes to say. All the things you do for me, don't want it other way. Time is on my side.
It is good, but it's going to be better. See, you need...
Yeah, you want it, but the only problem, the chorus is a little too melodic, maybe, for the...
But you could do that during the verse.
Yeah.
I want to hear, like, cool stuff. It's me on keyboards, Robin. I'm really rocking. Robin stood by my side like Yoko while I did my keyboard part.
See what you do in the studio.
She was in the studio at my side.
Sounds a lot better than it did when we did it live, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure we could ever recreate this. You know, we haven't touched our instruments since.
Well, actually, Howard, on Monday, if we want, we can do it live again. Because I can bring the drummer in that actually plays on this.
It's all right.
It's better than a lot of songs out there.
Give it to Kingston. Let him.
One-hit wonders, too?
Yeah, we want to be one-hit wonders. We just want one hit.
That's all you need.
That's my part. Here's Fred on guitar. And, my keyboard should be a little more prominently displayed.
Well, I think if you raise, like, one side, it'll be louder.
I could actually hear it, like, everything stopped except for the keyboard thing when it comes in for, like, the last thing.
I never know what you're talking about.
Now, he's trying to say that during the verses, just stop everything and just have the keyboard.
Yeah. I'll be quiet. You guys talk too much, man. I'm an artist. I hear all the music in my head. You get me high, get me high, get me high. This says too much of enough message. You should really die, should really die, should really die. I know. John had to get involved with his
give me a break.
His up message for the world.
It's not really an up message. It's just,
It should have been like, you piss me off.
If you want me, I'll do that.
You get me high, get me high, get me high. I'm goofing on my own song. Run from Fred, run from Fred, run from Fred. All right. Got a headache.
That's a good song.
All right, bring me the new version on Monday.
On Monday. 9 Inch Nails version. He's bringing like 3 different versions.
All right, we'll see.
All right.
John's got the hard sell out for this one.
Yep. John's desperate to make some money.
No, it's not really that.
He's smelling college education from school.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a break.
A big hit.
I think we did a good job.
We did.
I
did.
From us just jamming in the studio.
Mm-hmm. All right, get out of here.
All right.
Robin, what else is in the news?
Television is rife with glamorized violence and mayhem that pose a serious risk to children. according to a new landmark study revealed yesterday.
Thank God. Finally getting good.
3-year effort that somebody put into a $3.5 million study.
Wow. $3.5 million.
To find out that TV's bad for children.
Could have gotten a one-bedroom apartment in New York. For that kind of money.
That's a violent amount of money.
Yep.
The average preschooler who watches mostly cartoons is exposed to more than 500 high-risk portrayals annually. So there. TV is bad. Just in case you didn't know.
TV bad. Ugh. TV bad.
Oprah Winfrey's being sued by the cattlemen again. Did you hear about this?
Big and fat. There's a picture of her in the paper today?
Jogging, yes.
She's always she's as big as a cow.
Big and fat.
How could she jog so much or be heavy like that?
I don't know.
Is there
what
something
is she eating?
Oh, my God.
You gotta ask what's she eating if she's running and she's still that heavy.
Jogging to Dunkin' Donuts.
You're not kidding.
Well, she won an earlier legal showdown with Texas cattlemen, but she's been slapped with another lawsuit charging that her 1996 show on the mad cow disease drove down beef prices.
They lost. Why are they doing this?
The suit seeks $1 million in damages for cattlemen who say they lost money when Winfrey vowed never to eat another hamburger.
Well, they're just persecuting her.
Like the first suit, in which a federal jury found in February that Winfrey had done nothing wrong, the new one was filed under Texas's veggie libel law.
I like that they keep suing Oprah.
Yeah. This time it was filed
about
in Dumas in a state court where the plaintiff said they expected a more favorable outcome.
Why does she have all the money?
Cash hog.
So they'll just keep on until they find a court that will convict her.
Who's her lawyer?
Judge Jackie would convict. Find something he has a sound effect for.
Kmart Corporation is pulling thousands of children's talking cookie monster T-shirts from its 21,000 stores nationwide, or 2,100 stores nationwide.
I don't have a sound for that.
After a couple complained, the voice of one of the shirts was chirping an obscenity.
F you!
The T-shirt depicts the Cookie Monster driving a dump truck filled with cookies with a button children can push to hear the message, "Stand back, here comes the cookies, delicious." Well, William Medina and Claudia Levano said yesterday they heard an obscene phrase instead of "stand back" on their $12.99 shirt that they bought for their 19-month-old son. So they took it to the store, and now they're recalling.
What are we talking about?
Shirts that have the Cookie Monster on them that talk.
That was a convoluted story.
I'm just telling you what's out there.
Really?
The shirts talk, and these people are saying it says an obscenity.
I have a talking shirt.
Well, it did make sense.
Jackie hadn't thought of a talking shirt.
Yeah. He's all upset.
What?
He's got the cackling T-shirt.
How do they make those?
Wait a minute. I had a joke button. Maybe this is the next step.
I'll just sew my joke button into the shirt. Talking shirts.
This is a family that could have appeared on the Jerry Springer show.
I have a cackling shirt.
Cackle where?
Cackle.
You laugh.
It's coming. It's coming.
It'll be here.
The catalog will be out shortly.
Hey, and the station owes me commercials. Where's my lawyer?
You heard about the little boy whose stepfather killed him allegedly because he wouldn't change the cat litter?
Yes.
Well, do you know about this story?
Yes.
Well, the stepfather apparently is the brother of the real father, the biological father. They are brothers. So yesterday in court, I guess this guy had some kind of a court appearance. The brother who's the actual father lunged at the guy who's accused of killing the boy because he's so upset with him.
Now that I'm in therapy, I understand these family crises.
It seems that the boy's father and mother separated, and then the mother became involved in a long-term relationship with the brother. And he was babysitting this boy while the mother was out of town at a funeral. And he allegedly became enraged when little Eddie refused to clean out a cat litter box in the apartment.
I know how he feels. My kids don't do anything for the cat.
Yes, but you haven't killed them.
Not yet.
According to court records, police said Roberto Rosa confessed that he lost his temper and began beating the boy, then strangled him with a sneaker lace and suffocated him by putting plastic wrap over his face.
Well, at least he cares about the cat.
Yeah, the cat is fine.
Yep.
If convicted, he faces a maximum prison term of 25 years to life.
That is a creative way to kill your kids.
Like 3 steps.
What did he do?
First you beat him.
Right.
Then you get the lace from the shoe and you strangle him.
Son, give me your shoe.
And then you put the plastic bag over their heads.
Nice. That's creative. A new method of execution. That's how they should kill this guy when they take him to prison. They should beat him and tie a rope around his head and suffocate him with a bag.
What is it about baseball players and women? A promising baseball star.
What do you mean?
Washington Heights has been fingered by...
I love that. That's your favorite.
Oh, stop it.
Your dad tried that.
Stop it. Fingered
Almost
by...
lost his hand.
Robin, sweetie.
Where's my Robin?
I'm trying to tell you a story.
Your butt kiss.
Fingered by Mets minor league teammates as the ringleader of an alleged gang rape in Florida. Vincent Rosario, a phenom from George Washington High School, allegedly held a Buffalo area high school student down while another Mets minor leaguer raped her in a Port St. Lucie, Florida hotel room on Tuesday afternoon. Then he raped her himself, according to the police. Police say Rosario also telephoned 2 other teammates to invite them to join the rape.
I was a gymnast.
Yes.
We believe he is definitely the one who set the whole thing up, according to the police. He's been charged with sexual battery and remained behind bars on $40,000 bail yesterday. 3 of his teammates also are charged and are being held on $20,000 bail each.
Oh, they call that the 7-inch stretch.
Yeah. Correct, sir.
Well, don't these guys hear about the stories of the other guys who get into trouble for doing this?
Yes.
Keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Sports guys got to watch themselves.
Jane Fonda apologized yesterday for telling a UN group that parts of Georgia resemble a third world country, with children starving to death and people living in tar paper shacks.
I think so.
What did she mean?
She meant to say most of it.
Yeah, I mean, why would you apologize for that?
Well, the remarks hit a raw nerve with Governor Zell Miller, who's a native of North Georgia.
Yeah.
He fired off a scathing letter to the actress saying her comparison was simply ridiculous and reflects a prejudice that I'm shocked to learn you hold.
I had a similar problem with the Polish people.
Maybe the view from your penthouse apartment is not as clear as it needs to be, he said to her.
Penthouse.
Later, Fonda apologized, saying I was wrong. I should not have said what I said. My comments were inaccurate and ill-advised. That's what she said in a statement.
Talking shirt?
You can't believe it, right?
Jane Fonda is still getting in trouble every time she tries to enter politics. She's now apologizing. She made these comments as she addressed a UN committee who's investigating teen pregnancies. She developed a organization, founded a group called GCAP in 1996 with the goal of reducing teen pregnancies in Georgia by 25% by the year 2001.
I'd like to get her pregnant. If she wasn't so old. Yeah, I'd do her.
Good luck.
I would do her.
I just said getting her pregnant. Good luck.
I'd force estrogen down her throat and then get her pregnant.
There's a new documentary.
I have a new organization called Double Anal.
Oh, stop it.
She, you know, where is she making all these speeches that are getting her in trouble? Who even?
She was at the UN.
I mean, why can't we get these speeches? I'd like to hear them. Nobody publishes these things. Yeah.
We should have been able to hear that firsthand.
Yeah.
There's a documentary out about Woody Allen's tour of Europe with that jazz band of his last year, I guess.
Yeah, they're good.
And the best thing about it, according to the people who have seen it, is that you get to see him and Suni interacting.
Ooh.
And they say Suni has a mind of her own.
Don't worry, they'll get that removed.
Me so horny. One person, or Thelma Adams, in her review says, the things you learn are that the Academy Award-winning director wears boxers, not briefs.
Ooh, that's sexy. Do you have a clip of the movie over there? This is Woody Allen where he's talking to Soon-Yi.
Cool.
I think we have some of it.
Every sound effect in the world.
I'm glad you got it because I didn't get any.
Too busy breaking my balls to do his job.
He lost it.
Yeah.
Sun Yi is May Pang Light.
We learned that Suni Previn's favorite movie, her favorite Woody Allen movie, is Manhattan. She thinks that his interiors is long and tedious, and she has never seen Woody Allen's Annie Hall, but he thinks she should.
Sounds like they have a lot to talk about.
Allen's movies.
Yeah. You have any tape of the movie?
Roses are red, violets are blue. If you had a hot gook daughter, you'd bang her too.
See? That's from the movie.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Yeah.
Some Ellen DeGeneres news in the papers today.
Oh, yeah.
Ellen and Ann were at the premiere of The Object of My Affection, the new Jennifer Aniston movie, and that they get jealous of each other when they're out. Seems that DeGeneres rested her head on the shoulder of one young fellow while posing for pictures, and Haish flashed a scowl. Then...
Doesn't Haish know that she's gay?
Jeez, she don't know by now.
Ellen said, "Oh, she's not happy. Now I won't get sex for a week." So
God knows what's going on in that bedroom.
not everything is happy in paradise. They also say that Ellen is on her way to London, where they are debuting a documentary about the behind-the-scenes goings-on of the episode where Ellen comes out of the closet.
Fairy.
They expect that Ellen will talk about the demise of her show at a press conference she will hold.
Friggin' faggot.
Stop that.
Really?
Really is right. On E! This weekend, on Sunday, and the E! True Hollywood Story, you can see the life and times of Bob Crane.
Oh, I got to watch that.
Did you know this? The DJ turned TV star?
Oh, yes.
I didn't know he was a DJ.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
I didn't know.
Everyone knew that.
Anyway.
He was also a drummer.
He was on a successful TV show when he was found dead.
You know how lucky the three people who get E! are going to be this weekend to watch the Bob Crane story? He died in a very bizarre way.
And you can learn things like this. His friend and theater manager, Ed Beck, talks about Bob Crane's lifestyle and sexual escapades. Number 18, Howard. They're behind you, probably.
Whoa, where did these come from? It's growing in
Part 2.
She don't want to go home.
God, no way.
Wow. My horses will have to wait. I've got more news.
He had something that was beyond his control. He was an addict. He was a sexual addict.
Is that true your horses are going to wait?
They are waiting.
Yeah?
Peter Noyes recalls the graphic crime scene. Number 19, please.
Where is she? Robin.
There was blood everywhere on the sheets and the floor. He had been savagely beaten with a blunt object. That videotapes of him engaging in sexual acts were found.
What a way to die.
Near his body, and it was an ugly, ugly scene.
Robin, where are you?
This Bob Crane, he was having some time. Joy Clausen remembers his after-hours theater activities during the late 70s.
He would go to swingers parties, and I imagine that was group sex, and, you know...
Again?
He loved women, and he got obsessed with women with huge breasts.
Yeah, who didn't?
And here's his co-star, Werner Klemperer. Or is it Werner? Werner Klemperer, telling us that Bob showed him some of his personal videos.
Stop it. I don't know whether you'd call them pornographic, but they were erotic films of sex acts that he enjoyed filming.
So there you have it, some of what you can learn on the E! True Hollywood Story about Bob Crane this weekend. It appears on E! at 8 p.m. on Sunday night.
Again, look at my Vina.
Cheech Marin. What? Are you still going to do a lot of...
No, I won't do any much. A lousy
Marin
impression.
is in a new movie coming out this weekend called Paulie. It's about a parrot. Here is Cheech telling us how his character interacts with the bird.
Remember when Cheech was funny and he smoked pot?
What happens in the beginning of the story, he's separated from this little girl who's his owner, and the story involves him trying to get back to the girl and lives with a succession of
When do they smoke pot?
I run a taco cart in East L.A. and have a troupe of parrots that
Stereotype.
he joins, and we sing songs.
Hey, a story about a Spanish guy who has a taco cart in East L.A.
Dance, and it's colorful and funny.
Why don't they make a movie called Cerebral Palsy? It's a retard who gets stoned with Chong.
Here's a scene from the movie featuring Cheech and the voice of Jay Moore, who plays Paulie.
Okay, what's your story? Yes. I'm looking for someone named Marie Allweather, but I'm afraid I may be lost. Can you tell me where I am? You're in L.A.
It's good.
L.A.?
I have to leave now so I can get in line. I don't want to...
That doesn't sound like a parrot. L.A., oh my gosh, I made it. I made it, L.A., I don't believe it.
I say this is going to be the #1 movie this weekend.
You can talk. They talk.
No more duck.
Talk.
The music's good.
Taco, they say taco.
Taco, taco, taco.
I predict the projectionist will leave. I quit. I don't want to run movies anymore.
Well, maybe that won't be #1 at the box office, but it could happen for Object of My Affection.
That dude was so funny, man, when he smoked pot and was with Chong, man. They ought to make a new movie together. Oh, that was so good.
Reunited.
I want to. I reunited them on the Channel 9 show.
Yeah, but it didn't stick.
No.
They separated again.
They hated each other more.
Here's Jennifer Aniston to talk about what's going on with her. She was asked by reporters if there's a movie curse on the Friends cast.
There's a curse on every woman in this country and in the world. Comes every month.
That was created by the media. That wasn't actual fact.
What was the curse?
Well, that maybe their movie's bombed.
Oh. They don't curse, that's reality.
Unfortunately. I mean, that's a good story, and it's sort of like, the Friends, oh yeah, they're going to try to have a movie career. And the fact is that if we weren't on these shows, we would just be actors being given an opportunity to do a movie, and we wouldn't be sitting under a microscope getting ripped apart or taking a chance.
Put a tampon in her mouth.
She was also asked if she visits any of the many websites devoted to her.
Oh, yes, every night. It makes me feel good.
I don't.
I don't. I don't want to get caught up in my own self-hype.
I mean, I have.
How do she's seen all those websites?
Of course.
I visit my websites every night. People have websites devoted to me. I check them every day. You think I don't? I'm not lying. I want to know what's going on. Anything else to do?
It's almost an impossibility to resist.
Of course. It's all about me. My favorite topic.
I've done it. It's a little creepy to me, truthfully. It's a little creepy.
Say something negative about me, I'll close you down.
To actually go there.
And what about promoting a positive image for her young female fans? How do you feel about that?
That's why I go braless in my films.
I remember being a kid and watching One Day at a Time and thinking, oh, my God, if I could just be Valerie Bertinelli, I would be...
You are.
The happiest person in the world. And those you just have those as a kid, and it's when you start to...
Doesn't she even date rock stars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's things that have been written about, look like this. You can be happy if you have fame and you have love and you look like this and follow this diet and that thing and things that I would never promote.
I want to scratch my hemorrhoids so bad.
And those are incorrect messages to send out to young girls because they do hang on to every single word that you say.
So, rush out to the movie theaters, folks.
I agree with her. I try to be a good influence on young girls. I want to be a role model.
It won't make you horny, baby.
Well, that's what's happening, Howard. No.
They don't pay the other 3 friends enough to listen to her. They should pay them 3 times the amount that they have to sit and listen to that babbling idiot.
I actually went to see Lost in Space yesterday, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah? Should I go see it this weekend?
Yeah, I think you'd have fun. You and your kids should go.
Can you get me a screening copy?
Oh, you want to see it at home.
Did you bring your video camera with you?
Yeah, I was doing a little...
bootlegging?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks to Jackie the Joke Man Martling with his...
thanks to you.
Yeah. I mean, any guy who gives us those 2 CDs, Sergeant Pecker and the Joke Man, deserves thanks. They're only $12 plus $4 U.S. shipping. Also on cassette, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING this Tuesday night, April 21st at the Westchester Broadway Theater in Elmsford, New York. For information and Cyber's CD samples, visit jokeland.com. Bobby Slayton, his new CD, Raging Bully, in record stores now. See Bobby at Rascals Comedy Club this weekend. Check out the E! Show tonight. The Evaluators return. Watch a bunch of ugly guys evaluate girls who think they look like Pamela Anderson. It's fun. And it's nude. Don't miss Stuttering John judging the Say Yes Fat-Free Dairy Products Baywatch Search on Wednesday, April 22 from 1 to 3 p.m. at Washington Square Park. Well, I want a fat-free dairy product. Here is one of what I think is probably the leading musical genius in our country right now, Mr. Robert Zombie, performing with myself from the Private Parts soundtrack. That's me right here. Here's Rob. Here I am.
He says he can't hear it without thinking back.
I don't know who that is. That's me.
Really?
Yeah. That's me, too.
No, that's you.
Yeah.
You were the other part, too?
Yes.
I never knew that. I don't think so.
I might be wrong. This part has dirty words, so we had to edit them out. We don't just say yeah. We say yeah, mother effer. That's to show our rebellious attitude. Who do you love? Let's listen to the next verse. That's Rob. That's Rob.
Really?
That's me. That's Rob. That's Rob. That's me. That's me.
That's you?
Yep. Call me anything you need. It's me.
Really?
Yep.
Let me hear you do that now.
Oh. I ain't doing that ever again.
That's you?
Yeah, that's me.
Who's this?
This is from, this is like having sex with a headless body.
Who said that?
Just listen.
Yum, yum.
I'm going to have sex with Pol Pot. Rob Zombie, man. This guy kicks ass. You could dance to this.
Really?
Like a retard. He has me dancing. All right, I'll point out.
Try ballet.
Doesn't make any noise. Wait a second. Here we go. That's Rob. That's Rob again. Where am I? Oh, here I come. I think toward the end, Rob did most of it.
Ran out of steam?
Yeah, I did. All right, we'll see you on Monday.
This is the Howard Stern Show.
Listen, you screwheads. Here's a man who would not take it anymore. A man who stood up against the scum, the dogs, the filth. Here is someone who stood up.
Howard Stern.
From his New York studio, he is conquering the nation.
The Howard Stern Show.
Howard Stern is Howard Stern. If you don't know what Howard Stern is by now, you haven't been watching the media in America.
You are listening to the Howard Stern Show.
The king of all media.
Stop the panic.
Oh, really?
The Howard Stern Show.
now the most important part of the show, the plug.
Stuttering John actually thought some people might be interested in this. Stuttering John, it's Wednesday. That's 4/22. I don't know what year, though. From 1 to 3 p.m., he'll be at Washington Square Park. Trying to buy dope. No. Judging the Baywatch search.
Jackie will be supplying.
And sponsored by, quote-unquote, Say Yes, fat-free dairy products. And, of course, more importantly than that, the musical side of Stuttering John, the musical meanderings. He'll be at the Sound Cafe in Norwalk, Connecticut. That will be tomorrow night. That means some people out there have nothing to do tonight.
Where's
well,
the Sound Cafe?
Huh? No, Sound Cafe, Norwalk, Connecticut, Saturday. No. Okay. Tonight, King Norris at Boulevard Pub in Hopatcong, New Jersey. There's a CD available. Hopatcong. There's a whole bunch of CD warehouses, which I didn't know there was, but I guess there are. Believe it or not, CD warehouse in Madison, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Pittsburgh, PA, Austin, Texas. CD warehouse. We're coming to Austin next week, but I'll tell you about that then. And of course, the CD is available from cdnow.com. That's King Norris's CD, by the way, in case you were confused with anybody else's. And of course,
Scott, the engineer. Rugged Entertainment. I've got my mouth open.
Hey, where do I go for that full food?
Yes. Where's that food?
Hey.
I'm going to eat it and do almost 17 push-ups.
Hands up.
Hands up, baby. 718.